What is up, guys? You gotta let me know if we're having sound issues. I'm trying to re-up my game where I'm not doing the monitors for feedback, and I don't know if I'm in. What is up, Mimo, Chrissy? What is going on, you guys? I'll say hey to everybody. I just want to make sure you can hear me and everything's good. Drink water. What is up, Thomas McDonald, channel member Joe Isabella, my brother, who is also a channel member. We got brother Drink Water, brother Michael Morgan, Chris229, who's a channel member. We have got Sharp Guy ATX, my main man from Austin, if I'm not mistaken. Not to give up anybody's location, but ATX, we all know. Anyways, we got Brother Joe, we got Pizza Operator in the house. Good to see you guys. Acid Test Kids, channel member. Man, great to see all of you here. Colby, I can't believe you guys are here early. I don't know if my little intro's annoying before I go live or if it's better just to leave the thumbnail up. I think I asked you guys last week and I didn't get much feedback, but I do have a couple of things to ask if I remember this week because I do want y'all's feedback on some different channel type stuff. I want to make sure I'm doing it kind of for what you guys want to see. Brother Marco, what is up? And we got Mr. Colby, who I may have said Take Two channel member, but maybe not, because I have really, really short-term memory loss. I like it when it's low key in here. Who else we got? Mark Parks, channel member. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. We've got scrolling up as fast as I can, then I'm going down to the bottom. Kathleen Smith, howdy, what's up, sweetheart? Good to see you. Crazy Roach, channel member, good to see you, buddy. I did throw a shill up on the top of the screen for my Instagram. Not if you guys are over on Instagram. I totally get it if you're not. I actually had my Instagram before I had my YouTube, and just kind of where I posted random pocket dumps, my little short videos, reels, as they're called over there. So if y'all are over there and you hadn't had a chance yet, give me a check out over there. This is Javon. I think you'll find it. Mirsal, what is up? It is the freaking Olight Warrior. Great to see you, brother. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Five Doors, greetings, channel member. Good to see you. Hey, y'all, want me to show you something funny? We are streaming to no one also on Twitter. Check this out. Whoops. Let me make it where I was going to try what that was like. Let's do this. I did this Monday night. Check it out. Let me refresh it. Check this out. One person's seen it. But I figure, why not, right? I mean, if I've had a Twitch platform, which I don't, I'd stream it over there. But it's a little bit delayed. It's one of the settings in StreamYard. And then they've also got a setting, which is really weird, for Instagram, right? And Instagram will cut your live off after an hour, which is fine. So I was going to stream to Instagram too, just to throw it out there. Why not, right? I'm not doing the profile thing. I'm going to do that again one late night next week, maybe, just because it's bizarre, the different views you get off that stuff. I don't know why it is. Mimo, absolutely, guys. I need to get my scroller up because I've got that on the scroll. Hold on one second. I forgot to put that up. But yeah, thank you, Mimo. You guys post links, help each other out. We'll do a giveaway later this evening. We got a little package from Brother Jim Miller for a couple of giveaway items that will spread out over a couple of weeks. So I'll open that up here in a little bit. But I did want to kind of get some ideas from you guys on the content, right? Because I don't look at analytics, but I'm curious. And I can understand why. Because when I would look for a specific knife review, right? because I've got a bunch of knife reviews catalog, and I might not have the SEO set up. What is up, Paul Mills, my brother, Blade Walker? What is up? But I put the knife on the cover or on the thumbnail, right? I don't hide what it is. And then I'll do these videos that are like 5 knives or 10 fixed blades where I just show the tips of the blades, and they get like 3 or 4 times the views. So I don't know. Oh, Joe Isabella, you've got the most, look at this. He's got the most beautiful stuff. I'm not even going to give it away what he's working on now, but he's got a box of goodness that once he puts his hands on, it's going to be amazing. But I'm thinking, I don't like to do clickbaity thumbnails, right? But I get like, and I'm happy to have every one of them. But an average, like normal video, or the kind I used to like to go find if I was thinking about a knife, they get about 100 views, which is good. I mean, that's 100 more than I ever would have thought. And then when I post either fixed blades, which for some reason go crazy, or if I post like multiple video or multiple knives where I don't necessarily put in the title what the knife is, so I leave it kind of suspenseful. They get a lot more views, and I've always heard that's the way to do it, but I always felt kind of dirty doing that. Do y'all feel like, as long as you're not tricked, if you go in there and it's knives, it's not somebody selling a rowing machine? And these are all knives from my collection. I'm choking on something. Sorry, guys. Terry Burns, welcome, my friend. You are welcome here anytime. Get to know people here. If you're a knife guy or a gal, I'm not going to make assumptions from your name. You're welcome either way. I'm happen to be in the middle of a coughing fit. I hate my first impressions, not a stellar one. But hang around. There's some great people here, like Homer Felitas. What is up, my brother, channel member? Scott Bruce, 72, is in our house. I will cough this out here in just a second. This allergies. Terry, you got good people in here. Yeah, everybody say hello to Terry. Welcome him in. Welcome, Ed. What is up, buddy? I was going to show you guys throughout the night. We'll watch how funny it is. I'm also putting this stream from StreamYard over to Twitter. I did it on Metal Monday's Light Monday night. And it was funny because I got no views. You know, it's just that empty stream over there. But we might peek over there at some time, and we might see somebody making fun of us over there. Let's see. Nope. Let me refresh. I'm not even going to share it unless there's anything going on over there. Well, we've picked up a view, guys. We've had 2 views on the Twitter stream, so that's worthy of sharing. Or X, I'm sorry. I called it Twitter. Hey, JD, what's going on, brother? I apologize to brother Elon Musk. But yeah, that is the empty stream, the stream with no one in attendance. And then what's so bad is their comments, I don't think, will come over to StreamYard. I think I have to go kind of monitor, and I'm not going to get any comments. I didn't last time. And I'm not going to repost it or anything like that. I just do it because I think it's funny. But what I was saying about my Instagram is you can also stream to Instagram for like an hour. And so I set it up, put my Instagram in there. And I don't know if you guys remember when they had the, not really the ban, but the shadow ban thing, when you had a professional Instagram account, which all it means is over a certain, I think 1,000 followers, you can go to your advanced settings and do a professional account, which I did that because the advantage it gave me was it had a little analytics side, so it would show what my posts were seeing. What I instantly saw is my reach, i.e. how many people saw my posts, and my growth in my Instagram channel, which was blowing up, totally went stagnant. And then I started getting those restrictions, right, for the knife content, which really frustrated me. And luckily, Brother Pocket Metal, Demon Hawk, what's up? Brother Pocket Metal went in and did an experiment, and he flipped over to a professional account, and he immediately had 5 posts flagged. And so he went and he switched back to a personal account. Long story short, I switched to a personal account because I don't need the analytics because I don't care in the long run. I do it because I'm a digital marketer and it helps me be able to explain that shit to clients. But for some reason, I cannot stream. I can go to Instagram and start a live stream, but I cannot link in from my StreamYard, which I pay for, unless I have the professional account. It costs me nothing to have the professional account. It just flags me and harasses me and gets me mad because it's one of those things. And guys, if you go to my store, the t-shirts are shitty. The prints, they go off in like 2 washes. The hats seem to be good. The little like coffee mugs or the stainless steel tumblers, I've had those for a while. They're really good. The sweatshirts, pretty good, but the print quality is not that great. So I'm not all that fired up about the spring store, but if you see something on there you like, feel free to reach out to me and I'll tell you if it's worthwhile. Because some of the stuff, because I've bought almost all of it, and some of it's good quality, some of it's leaves a lot to be desired. I want to find out, and it's not this shirt, but I want to find out where, God, I blanked the name. Niche Designs, where the If You Know, You Know shirts came from, because I've had those 2 shirts, the ones that have the blade steel on the front and they've got the little niche designs on the back. And I only think those shirts were like $35, but I've had those for over 2 years and the screen printing is still great. The shirts are quality. And that's what I'd want to offer is if I was going to do a shirt without, Teespring was something that you're encouraged to do through the whole YouTube, how to grow your stuff, right? And I always bought merch. I had one of 2 Grateful Panic shirts before he had to change his design. And that was actually sent out in a giveaway last week, which again, we'll have a giveaway tonight. Let me find some music. Let's do this. This is a little more low key. So yeah, so how do y'all feel about like not clickbaity, but where you see a title? Because what I've noticed is my buddies like G-Ball and some of these other guys that have channels get a whole lot more views, but they're not showing the baby in the thumbnail, right? They're talking about the best knife or a great knife. I'd never say the best knife because the best knife's never going to exist. I can look at this Koenig Arius and tell you it's the best knife, and I'd be not being honest because there are better knives, and everybody has a different perspective for what your best knife is. Personally, I think the Oz Roosevelt, which I don't have, for me, because of the choil, is a better knife. But this is by far a much more refined. But best knife does not exist. But unfortunately or fortunately, those type of titles get the engagement, right? The only reason I say that is when I look at my not my analytics, but my studio page where I have to go look and fix almost every live stream. When it goes live for the people after it's over, it gets demonetized and I have to appeal it because it's just a longer piece of content, right? So, and I think it's, I'm not going to say anything bad about YouTube, but they do hold all the cards. So, the way I think about it is, what's the best way to give you guys content that you want to see? I mean, and I realize that, but all I see in my little suggestions, because it tells me that my channel, I'm doing, I'm posting daily, I'm doing shorts, which is really I feel kind of like cheating because I think that's where I'm bringing in a lot of my subscribers is from my short content because it gets a lot more reach. But they say in the first like 45 minutes that your video goes live, and I've tried to move it around at different times in the morning. And I've noticed some of my buddies release them like middle of the afternoon. But in that first hour, it's important. And I think when I put the baby on the table and say, this is a concept bulldozer, which is coming up pretty soon, people are going to say, I'm not really that interested in that knife. Where if I just show Michael Up Church, what is up, channel member and buddy? If I just show that, the blade, which is a really cool sheep's foot blade, or if I show the Damascus clip, and say this is a really unique knife that flew under the radar. I mean, that's not being dishonest. I'm not saying it's the best knife because it's not, but it's unique, right? Where if I show the knife, a lot of people are going to be going right past it. And unfortunately, that is what gives content reach, which means more people, you have more impressions. And an impression is just simply your video showing up in someone who likes similar knife content, who subscribe to similar channels, your content. You guys have probably seen that and probably found some good creators from that. I know I have, where I'll be looking at my subscriptions, and then I'll go back to my homepage, and it'll go back to based on your searches or based on your subscriptions. And that's how I found Rob's Nerdy Knives. He was just suggested to me, and I probably would have found him anyway. But, I'm just trying to think what I always felt kind of dirty if I didn't show the whole thing. But I think maybe if I show it even top down and give it like a description instead of just saying what it is, because if I say what it is, somebody might not be interested in it. And the other flip side of that is somebody might not be interested in it because of what it is. But if they take the time to at least watch a little of the video, they might see something that they like. What's that pretty fly? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out the channel's going to take not new direction. That sounds crazy. That sounds like I'm taking it seriously. But it is going to be a little bit more, what would I call it? I'm going to still post daily. But what you'll probably see more of is my buddy A to Z EDC, who I always ask you guys to go follow on Instagram, a great knife collector. I kind of rekindled his flame for the hobby about 3 years ago when I got into it. He's my local buddy. He goes to Blade Show with him. I think Jim met him. I know Ed Miller met him. But he's going to let me use, like, he's got 3 really nice JKs, which I've never owned. I've never reviewed. I've handled his, but so I'll have some knives that I can bring in, and I'm trying to work with more companies. If you look at my link tree, and this is not me shilling it, but I've reached out to Kaiser because when I first started collecting, everything I bought and everything that I initially reviewed on this channel, if you go way back, were Kaiser Vanguard series. They were Kubies. They were Civivis. They were artisan cutleries. So I've gotten light affiliate relationships with them. But unfortunately, right now, with my budget being what it is, which is non-existent because I'm not working. I'm working, but I'm just not closing business yet where it's starting to be billable, so to speak. But even if I was, I'm buying knives that I'm fully aware that less of you guys are interested in, or less of you guys, they're more frou-frou-y knives. Where this knife, which, and I'm not sharing my, so I wasn't sharing that. Uh-oh. Are y'all hearing an echo? Or is it just me? So Volsteed sent me this today. And it is the button lock. It's not the top lock. hopefully I'll get to try out a top lock soon. And it may be after, if I can swing over to Blade Show on Saturday and talk with some of these people, because I'm not looking for anything other than just getting knives that I can kind of give my honest opinion on, and then like they like pass along to you guys, right? I mean, that's the name of the game. This knife is, I think, G10 14C, has very snappy detent. I did an unboxing today and we'll probably do a review on it, and then it'll be in the giveaways, right? So, and I think knife companies benefit from that. And I never talk about numbers. It's not something I ever promote, but I will be, I have been reaching out to some of my, I call them partners. They're new people that are, I guess you'd call them affiliates. Um, I still feel weird using that word, but in either case, I'm letting them know that I'm closing in on a milestone, right? And even though I've said in my video that I'll never publicize it, and I'm not going to, but it'll be a number that'll be something that was well over what I ever thought I'd see. And I want to do a couple of special giveaways since you guys are here, and there are only 50 of you guys, 54. There will be a cool giveaway coming up for the 10K giveaway. Do you want to see anything posted on it? You guys know I don't roll that way. I'm probably an idiot for not, but it's just not, makes me feel weird for some reason. Hey man, what is going on? And that's not, I'm not trying to cast shade at anybody who does. I'm just simply sharing with you guys my personality, the way I feel. Hey, Miranda, welcome. Welcome to Friday Night Flicks, and welcome to a chat room full of some of the kindest people I've come to know in the last 3 years, like Fook Doozle and my brother Paul Mills, who's turned into a personal friend who trades knives with me and we trade stories. Let's do a test real quick, and then we'll do some unboxings for giveaway stuff. But I want to test. I downloaded a couple of sounds. So tell me if you hear this. I'm gonna turn it up. Did y'all hear a phone ring? I know there's got to be a way, because it drives Pocket Metal crazy. And when he makes his return, I want to be on top of my sound effects. No, no here, Marco. Okay, tell me if you hear this explosion. This one's even more important for me right here. Let's do this. Let's make sure our sounds are up there. Let's crank that, and let's do this. Roman M, what is up? Good evening, Chris. So, did anybody hear the explosion, or is that a big no too? Because I can show you the ones that I know you'll hear, because I've tested them. No explosion, nothing. No explosion. That sucks. Tell me if you can hear the operator, because last week we could hear this one.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold.
Did y'all hear that? The operator? No boom. Yeah, I know, no boom. You did hear the operator. See, I've got him green, and when I do my like Cole voice changer,
This is my cold voice. I really got it changed up, but this is my normal voice.
but this is when I pitch it up. Crazy Roach, welcome, my man. So I know my effects work. I know I've got them all routed the right way. This is not a tricky situation. For example, the trombone, you guys will hear this if I'm not mistaken. And this is, or the air horn, this is what people usually do for donos. And that's annoying to me. But did y'all hear that air horn? And then I'll quit playing with it. Nope, drink water. You didn't hear the air horn? Interesting. It was annoying. So you did hear it? Yeah, it's annoying. And again, I've got it too loud because I'm trying to figure out why some of the effects I download, which are all the same format. I'm not a computer whiz, but I've worked with computers for years. Um, that's one of the reasons I'm wearing headphones. But I did do a cool delay voice where I can talk, spacing. If we're doing one of those things, and then I've got my reverb voice. And one thing I did and got fixed up, I don't know if this was on a late night live that we did, is I've got my guitar channel fixed up now to where for some reason I thought I was going to have to go out of my little one of my little practice amps that has a line out, but I can plug my Paul Reed right into it. I set the processors on the channel just with the delay and like like some bright sound, which kind of gives it a little crunch. It's bizarre. I don't know if we can hear it on a recording, but I could hear it through my headset. Jim Miller, Jim Trankley. I know all my hype men have bailed out on me. Let's break open this our gift from Jim Miller to the channel to make some giveaways possible. I'm gonna grab my Amazon. Let me grab it. And I would never shill for anything that I didn't really love myself. That's kind of my deal. But this little Amazon titanium butterfly knife, which is more expensive than you need for a razor knife, it's got it set up where if you don't hold the handle that's got the lock on it, or if you take the blade out altogether, it's just a great little tool. It's got a little pry bar, but it's my unboxing knife. And let's see what we got here. Because tonight's subscriber giveaway that we're going to do in the chat or we're going to do on somebody's channel giving love is all because of our brother Jim Miller. And I may do a random channel member, grab a name, and do a cool channel member giveaway. We're not going to be able to do those weekly, but we are going to be able to do those. So this is going to be a cool knife. What is that, people? That is Ultim. That is an Ultim bar lock with amazing detent that I will review tonight before I send it out as a giveaway. But I'm sure this was OEM by Kaiser. Has a super nice pouch if you use pouches like I do to send knives around. But this guy, let's do this. This is probably, Blade Walker's been a member for a month. Thank you, buddy. This is a reversible clip, bar lock, super snappy detent. The thumb studs are placed perfectly. Sometimes bar style locks are sluggish. Watch this snap. Guys, I'm going to have to review this, but I can review it tonight. Hey, Jim, are you still in here? Jim, this is an awesome knife. What's it called? I love the style of it. It's bug out sized. It's light. The Ultim looks good. Scotch, are you home? I didn't hear from you, and I didn't know if you were on the road and didn't want to bother you, but I will send you a link right now. Let me know the name of this, Jim, because I will review this bad boy, or I can just Google and find it. The Rubito 4. The Rubito 4. So we're going to give that away tonight, but it might ship tomorrow if I get the review done after the live, which I probably will. If you send me your email address and you win it, or it'll ship no later than Monday. But it is the Rubito 4. And then I've got really something cool that I was thinking about doing for the channel members. And I don't know the best way to do it because I didn't put up a video. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know whether to just go to the list and us do it like that, like we've done. And even if you haven't, you'll show active through the end of the month, even if you haven't. So don't worry about that. So let's see. The Rubico 4. Like, yeah, I've seen like 3 lights or 2, I think 2, thanks to Jim. And I knew they were manufactured by Kaiser, but like I said, lately being the last, I'd guess, year, I've bought a lot less value knives. All right, buddy. Give me just 1 second. I bought a lot less value knives because I learned that there's only X amount of dollars, right? So if I didn't get them all the time, and I'm not getting any now, but if I didn't get them all the time, I'd have a lot better chance of getting some of the ones that I'd been after for a while, which I know that makes again for not as appealing content, right? Because a year and a half ago, when I'd been collecting for a year, this was my grail. And I love this knife still. But this was the most I ever thought I would spend for a pocket knife. Not to mention fixed blades. Oh my God. Slip joints? Are you kidding me? I would have never, 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I would not. Yeah, you're exactly right, Snatrog. You're not going to get anything out of it. I mean, they're good. I always thought I could get them for content and to give away. I knew I was going to lose money on them. I'm not going to put them on NAF sale for $40. And when I see some of those on NAF sale where people are trying to get what you can get them on closeout for, it makes me wonder. I know a lot of people hate this knife, but I like it so much. I got it twice. I've got the little 945 too. But again, I used to be into Benchmades and Spydercos and still am. I mean, I look at my Spydercos and I absolutely love them. There's no better knife that anyone could need as a user. You know, I think we get to a point chasing knives that we go after things that maybe aren't necessarily needed, but they become more heirlooms, right? They're things like I look at this Spartan, and this is 2 pieces of titanium and a piece of Magna Cut and a couple of phosphorus bronze washers, a pivot, and some hardware. And I cannot imagine this knife not lasting under a couple of 100 years if you didn't abuse it. So it's not something I would have even been on my radar a couple of years ago, but our needs or our wants needs. Our wants and our tastes and our experiences change. Kevin Smith and Knives, let's check his channel out because maybe we'll do maybe we'll do that for our giveaway. We need to find a channel to show love to. And I would have just clicked on the link, but I don't have. Yeah, I do. All right. I'll try to find that link. See, what's so bad is when you open this little YouTube talker. I see Blade Walker's link. I see Nemo's link. Kevin Just Shorts. All right. Why was JD timed out? Are y'all messing with each other? Is JD not a mod? Let me tell you something, Miranda. I see your comment now. Hold on a second. Let me get out of there so I don't accidentally. Let me see if I can find who was put into timeout so I can give them power. Whoops. Okay, I'm out of there. I don't have a Jack Wolf on the table, but I have one in my pocket, and I have two of them. But the one I carry today, I think it's my low drag. I've got a low drag and a feel good. And these are very, very, to me, expensive slip joints. Now, I do appreciate the steel. I appreciate the fit and finish. I appreciate the quality. I appreciate the grind. I appreciate a lot about this knife. But when I look at this at $299, and then I look at the QSP Hedgehog with carbon fiber, the traditional pocket knives exclusive. Again, totally different knife, but still a modern titanium carbon fiber slip joint. It was, I think, $199. I personally, because this is a hollow grind, I think it's M390, not S90V, which the other's S90V, but I don't see $100 over this. And then the GECs, I just love because they're American, they're old school construction, and pocket metal tells me they're nostalgic. And when I'm sitting on the old guy bench whittling with my whittling buddies, I'll be right at home. How are you, Scotch?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Dude, I'm doing well. Trying to find out whose channel we can go to in a little while to give this knife that Jim donated away. Anybody who's trying to get numbers. Mimo.
What have I missed this week?
You know, very, very, you've been busy. You've been productive. We had a Metal Mondays light metal, or I'll show you what you missed. Check this out. This is funny. We're streaming on Twitter for 0 users. Also, watch this. Or X. Nobody's watching it, which is cool. See it streaming there on X? I thought that was funny. And I was telling it, let's go to Blade Walker. It wouldn't let me go to my Instagram because I changed it from a professional account, which I used for just analytics when I kept getting banned or getting told I wasn't going to have anybody see my shit. Let's go to Pizza Operator. He's got videos. All right, guys.
Sorry, it was just uploading the
Did you
video.
did you have a crazy week?
Yeah, it was just a different spot every day, just bouncing around, busy work, waiting on. It's the same story as always, just waiting for concrete to get done.
Has it been
So
stormy up there? Have you all had tornadoes and shit coming through?
last Friday was devastating we got lucky. We were in a warning for a while, but it moved past us and tore through Lincoln and Omaha
Yeah,
and
it
then
looked
into
like a
Iowa.
footage was captured on the highway, which was totally terrifying.
Yeah, my sister-in-law lives right there, and she has a picture from her front yard of the tornado
Oh God.
crossing I-80 there. So, what's new? What have I missed? Who's all in here tonight? Is Shane in here? If Shane's in here, sorry, Shane. I went to bed when we were talking last night, and I just saw that I missed.
Everybody in here. Humphrey's in here. Howdy, Humphrey. I haven't been saying. I get on a ramble about nothing. I've talked about
What about
changes.
is Five Door in here? I
Five
mean,
doors in
he's
here.
got a knife shipping to him, and I still don't have nothing yet.
You have no like tracking.
No nothing yet.
I got my Lord Needham and I send knives back and forth, and I got an old friend back last night. I thought it was kind of weird because I went out to the mailbox yesterday and there was nothing. There was some junk mail in there, and then Lord Needham calls and said, "Hey, did you get your Hinderer back?" And I said, "No, it hadn't come back yet, but I'm sure it will soon." And he texts me back, "Well, so shows delivered." And I was like, "Well, that sucks." And so I walked out to the mailbox and it was there. So I don't know what the deal is there. He was very surprised on how light the detent was, and I think the detent's kind of just perfect on this knife.
On the hinder, is that an
Yeah,
XM24?
this is an XM18
18?
with a flipper tab, and it's light enough for me to reverse flick, but I can easily thumb flick it, and I can't really fail it. Maybe he was able to fail it. Maybe that's what he was looking for, is something a lot more snappy, but the blade's so heavy. Maybe that's what he was doing. Because if you just give it a little puh, it'll give it a nothing. Ooh, edgy blade works. Astral prototype tonight.
Is he? Wait, what happened?
Throw your channel up there, sharp guy. You're my buddy.
Who's the guy that wanted to join last week with you? Knight's Edge or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, Knight's
Where's
Edge. Is he here? He was
where's
up
Pocket Metal
earlier.
at?
Pocket Metal's been busy. I sent him a text today because he can get in. He and I use the account together, so all he has to do is come in. And he'll probably pop in at some point. He may be in listen mode, creeper mode while he works, but he's been busting his ass.
No, I haven't. I mean, I stopped. I mean, I talked to Shane last night a little bit, just because we were watching. We were both in Bob DeMarco's live,
Oh, look who's here. Speak of the devil.
and the devil shall appear.
How are you, buddy?
Good. How you doing?
Hello, Grumpy Santa Claus.
Good, bud.
Oh, fucking
Are
shit. How you
you,
guys
sur-
doing?
you surviving,
Good.
my man?
I am.
Good. Just allergies and shit like that. All the good stuff.
Yeah,
We-
that was killing me for a little while. The allergies were fucking. My car's fucking bright yellow.
That's
Fucking
funny.
it's getting too real out there.
Drink water. I'll put you in timeout.
Uh-oh.
I'm kidding. I'm
So
kidding. I
nothing
love
else
Metal
new and
Complex.
exciting in the. I haven't watched much YouTube at all.
I used to watch Metal Complex and still do to some extent when he has a cool knife because he's the one when I was talking earlier about Pocket Metal we were talking about earlier is I've
And
always
I just saw
felt
that
bad.
loser got the same has the same watch as I do. So he posted on Instagram.
Dude, he's a nice guy. He just had his third baby. He posted a great Instagram post of his little girl holding his finger, like brand new newborn. I'm happy for the guy. But for
He
me,
doesn't have to be a douchebag.
well, he knows more than all of us. He's
No,
I know he doesn't
no,
really. I
he
know he
doesn't
doesn't
know
really.
more.
I know
He
he doesn't
shows
really.
knives. He
I know
shows knives.
he
Look,
sells
I'm
knives.
sure he's a nice guy, but he's got the reputation of being a dick to people because he thinks he.
Yeah, he's gotten a little too big for his britches.
He's the gatekeeper. He had a real
And
problem.
also, it's one of those things like he knows more. Like that's such a.
I said that sarcastically.
It's like about what is it? What he knows about? Does it really fucking matter at the end of the day?
Something doesn't make you an expert in anything.
No, it's just it was just me being funny. And again, I always watched him and still do. But what I was talking about earlier
I used
is
to watch him all the time because he had access to stuff. Here's the thing: he has access.
to everything.
Yes,
The cool stuff from Polish Knives, the cool stuff from Tools for Gents,
But-
the stuff that I like to watch, but I'd never buy.
that doesn't give you the right to be a jerk to someone.
Yeah, no, you don't
Because
gotta.
they don't have the same opinion, or
have some I don't know. I don't even know what happened recently, but I just remember how he talked to Shane and
Humility.
on that thing. And
Well,
yeah,
and-
exactly. It's fucking like, come on, man. Fuck
And
that.
dude, that was link jumping. That was an issue that occurred on a YouTube video, allegedly. If anybody wanted to say, there were no names called, but then the comments were made by MC on an Instagram post,
sorry if I cover my mouth. That's because I can't breathe through my nose.
which makes no
I
sense.
don't
What
want
you
to
got
see
there,
my
dude?
mouth open.
Trying to see.
Look at the depth on that motherfucker. How much
Yeah.
build is on that?
It's got a lot of texture. That's why it's I was hoping or saw that I would be able to send this out this morning. But
Where's
I
my
wasn't.
80s stormtrooper at?
It's right here.
Oh shit! I was looking at the other one, dude. I love
It's
it. It's
covered. I
80s
took
theme
some
to it, doesn't it?
photos of it. It is also covered in. You can see it better on this. That white stuff. So the Stormtrooper's got a glazing of white matte medium on there that like builds texture and layers of clear coat. It's very, very thick, but it takes a minute to dry. So it's sitting back there drying. You know,
No drama here, brother. We were just kidding. I always poke fun at certain things.
Ditto. I like
fun.
knife content without drama, but I mean, there's no reason to be a dick to someone, and then you never punch down. You never.
No, but I don't think he's ever really. I mean,
You punched down on Shane.
well, yeah,
it's it's whatever. Who cares?
it is. It is. It is.
Yeah,
What it is.
it's over with. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, but it does show. It shows everything. It shows to me. It's a character thing.
Yes, I do that heavy glazing. Woo woo woo.
I need to get you and my daughter on the phone. I've got to get her to jumpstart her life. I know it's not the best time to even try to jumpstart your life, but all she's doing is waiting tables, and she is so freaking talented. Even if she just
Does she have like anything out there where I can look at her work?
Yeah, she's got a whole portfolio. I don't know where she's got it. I'll find out and get it to you.
She needs. I mean, without sounding stupid, like I'm such a slacker putting shit out there. But you gotta get stuff out there on the Instagrams and stuff, and
that's what I've told her.
all
Is
that
to
shit.
set up. She needs to set up her stuff. I mean, she's got a whole like curriculum of work, and then some post work that she's done, and some tattoo art that she's done. That
you definitely. So it's like when I was working at People Always Laugh when I say I was in an office, but I was the head artist at two different companies working in an office. And when people would come in like fresh out of school and they'd show me, like, they'd be like, here's my stuff. And I'd be like, oh, it's like your school portfolio. You gotta like for sure
get out and do brand stuff.
Well, not just that, but just go past that. Don't just leave it at this is what I made in school. You gotta keep doing stuff because companies when they see that. It's
based on what you've been inspired by lately to get right, like to keep it fresh or just to keep it.
You want to move past that, your portfolio. It's not bad that you have it. It's just, you want to do more than that. Don't sit on that. Like if you were
consider yourself, so your job, you're a graphic designer or is it a graphic artist?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, do you prefer one or the other?
All right, so like some people are graphic, like me and Chamiette were talking about this the other day. Like they arrange clip art like a composer, right? And so maybe that's what they call a graphic designer.
I don't call it.
Whereas I have a I hate to, like I've been an artist since I was like born. My mom's a painter, my grandma was a painter. I come from a family of artists, sculpting, painting, drawing, fucking everything, right? So I don't just my limitations aren't to what clip art I can
See,
find.
that's what you
That's
and
not what
Brittany
I'm.
have in common. I mean, she was never a graphic designer till she got to college. She was a mixed media artist. She's done clay, she's done drawing ever since she was a kid.
This is I said before, so it was just a funny thing. Like when I was in high school, one of my art teachers, I wasn't going to take art in high school because I was like, I fucking know how to do art. What the hell do I need to take the classes for? Come to find out, the reason you take them is for the scholarships, not for the learning.
There's
Anywho,
Knight's Edge.
One of my teachers was like, "There's more to life than skulls," and I was like, And so from then on, it was just like, just go hard in the paint at whatever, And I've made I've since since the year after I graduated, have made a living off of doing that kind of art. So fuck people telling me what to do. Am I rich? No, but do I have a regular job? Busting ass for the man? No.
They're
So,
working for you, and that's all you can ask for. I mean,
but
that's why I think she should almost try to freelance, but somehow she's got to get started by getting out there. And I think she had a really shitty intern experience, which I think is holding her back. She won't admit it, but she's a lot like me in that respect.
So, but yeah, it's also I found since I started working on my, as we like to call it around the house, the iPad, I've been watching some little tutorials because it's different software. And one of the guys that I found that I watch a lot of, stuff, because when I'm drawing, I like to listen to people and, little tips and shit on the YouTubes. And he was doing a skull a day thing for a while, and I thought that was fucking hilarious. And I was like, that's pretty much what I do every day. Also, I find that amusing.
Instead of journaling, you do a skull a day.
Yeah, I mean, kind of depending upon what kind of what I'm working on. But yeah, it's you try to do some fun stuff along with your regular work shit.
How was the anniversary? Did y'all get out and have a blast?
Oh, Chamiette's birthday. So
birthday, sorry, blah.
Yeah, October is our anniversary month, and April is Chamiette's birthday month, and I got a fun case of the gout, which I'm still kind of dealing with a little bit. And gout, for those who don't know, it fucking blows. Didn't know what that was up until like a year or two ago. Like as some of you know, I broke my hand. I had to get hand surgery because I fucked my shit up royally.
Rage
The broken hand is nothing. Like when I broke my hand, I was like, fuck, I broke my hand. It was like inconvenient more than anything. The gout is like writhing in pain for days. The worst fucking pain.
Medicine. He takes medicine not only to minimize the symptoms, but to keep the symptoms from coming up. I think one of his medicine will give him daily.
Can have lots of drawbacks to it as well. So I don't want to go into all that horse shit, but the medicine can be just as bad. There's lots of, like, I was drinking lemon water and mine's mainly being dehydrated. I start working and
Kyle, I think it goes along with like getting a shingles shot too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think that it's because there's younger people than me that, once you find out that you have it, that you realize. So yeah, it can be from eating too much meat, but alcohol, and not being hydrated enough. And that's I wasn't drinking enough water while sitting here working. I was trying to get a bunch of shit done. Got super dehydrated, and the gout hit me.
Was it mainly in your feet, like nervy, or is it? What's it feel like symptom wise?
Feels like a fucking hot knife trying to decapitate your fucking toe.
Oh,
Like constantly in pain. I don't
well,
eat meat. I
yeah,
don't eat meat, but there are some things that we do eat, like the Impossible Burger, that may have similar attributes to it.
but my dad ate a ton of meat, and he suffers from it, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
it's
It's
evidently not.
a bunch of shit that can have it, that can do it.
I
But
worry
yeah,
about
it's no fun.
shingles.
Absolutely horribly painful. It can be varying degrees, but when I got it just recently, like last week, was the worst. It was fucking insane.
Just feeling like your feet are on fire.
Yeah.
That's gotta be
I
brutal.
haven't seen Palmer in here.
Yeah.
It's Friday. Did he finally go out?
He's probably had a date, man. It's
I don't
prom
know, man.
time, isn't it? Isn't it like May? Isn't that prom time? Space Ghost, what's up, brother?
I definitely don't got it from eating too much organ meat, although we have been feeding that to our cats, and they've been doing a lot better since
Have
we.
y'all ever heard of the Lizard King? Or Lizard King, that dude who sold supplements and supposedly lived off liver, but he was really on
That dude was
steroids.
so roided
Oh,
up.
that was
Dude.
that was a scam.
Dude, he's
He
going
came out,
down.
he got busted.
He's dying, dude. He's like all bloated and dying and shit. He's having major side effects from all the shit he shot up.
Where is my little thing at?
If you followed my T channel, y'all know that. Where'd he go?
Oh, I'm going to go get some water.
Okay. Space Ghost, Snow Trog, what is up? Liver King is a that's true. That's absolutely true. And Pedro, kids are the greatest accomplishment. You'll never quit worrying about them, regardless of how old they are.
No, it's horrifying.
Yeah, this is the best $99 or $108 I've ever spent. This knife is amazing. This is the Max Ace Neptune. And SLD Magic is a blade steel, but it's San Mai. So it's got the little hard, I don't know what the ring is. You can see it. But it is absolutely a banger. And it's not failed once. I probably made it come in and out probably close to 1,000 times. Definitely got a stiff spring. But $108, dude, for a Max Ace, no wobble, nothing. I mean, it's just tight. And they make one with MagnaCut and titanium that I think is like $249. Let me see. Let's go to Max Ace. Ace. I'm a big Max Ace fan, and they don't ever return my messages. I don't think they need help because they make such a limited amount of shit. The Medusa is $238, and check this out. Keep in mind, think about your Guardian Tacticals. Think about your this knife is MagnaCut. It's got 3 blade shapes. That would be the one I'd get. I'm not a dagger guy, and that'll be dagger with serrations. 61 to 63 HRC. I think the handle's titanium and carbon fiber. With a little tritium. Now, is that a tritium insert? I think it is. But 238. And then one of the things I was going to give away to the members is, and this is the Neptune. They were in stock. Let's see.
That's the thing I don't like about like 99.9% of all autos is they just look like little weird rectangles.
And they are little weird rectangles, but what I didn't realize until I actually got my first one, which was my EMP EDC, it's very ergonomical. The rectangle is a very ergonomical thing. So,
Well, I mean, yeah, they always say like
here,
a neutral blade shape is or a handle shape, but for sure. But at the same time, it's just I don't know.
that's not the Meerkat M. Hold on. The one I want to give away is the meerkat. Where's that motherfucker? Right here.
That's a cool little knife.
Yeah, this is a super cool little knife. This is one I picked up. It's this titanium one right there. It's S90V. Titanium. Sweet little knife.
Oh, fuck, shit.
So we'll do that at some point.
What the hell's going on over there?
Sorry, I'm just dropping shit.
Lenny. Sweet. The silver, were they the silver ones, Lemmy? Because they'll come back in stock. They make them pretty fast. So what I would suggest, what I do, or what I did, is I followed, mine got stuck in customs. So it took mine like 70 days to get here. But most people get them in 28. Watch their Instagram and they'll drop when they drop. And you can go get any blade style you want for the first day or two. Yeah, the silver ones were the ones they just dropped. No, the meerkat, I think I've got it back here. Hold on. No, I didn't bring it over here, but I'll go get it. Yeah, do I have it right here? No, I'll have to walk and get it. Got it over here. See what I do have over here. Have you all seen this knife before?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you showed us that a while back.
It's a cool knife, dude. It carries like a little T, so it carries like that really high on your hip. So when I pull it out, I
wonder what the legality of that is over here for us, in the state of Washington, which is not full anything we want at this point. So.
But if you were carrying it, you're not. I'm guessing the type of person who would have other issues when you got pulled over, and you could just say, this is just a fixed blade knife.
Other than being an asshole, I guess you're correct.
Or just drop it down like the side of your seat, or
you need
a cop.
You need a Boker.
I mean, not being pulled over though. Like I'm just talking like walking around out in general.
You need a Boker Barlow BFF because they make you so ill.
No, I love the knife. The name's just not correct.
I got pulled over.
Shut your mouth.
God, I got pulled over a couple months ago. My trailer lights weren't working on one of my trailers driving at night, and didn't even think about it. Well, I did think about it when he came up to my passenger side, and I opened up my center console, and I'm glad he's short because my buddy had gotten me a sap as a gift, which are highly illegal, I think. And that was in my center console. I'm like, ooh. But then we were messing around with my trailer lights, pulling the plug out, and there was one of the pins, and I just whipped out, and I had a Chris Reeve on me, and he kind of looked at it. Not a huge knife, but and didn't say anything. But he probably would have said something about the sap.
What's the sap again? I'm an idiot.
Well, so I was going to comment on that. Like around here, like we're allowed to carry fixed blades, but it has to be like visible. And then the thing like Big Red got in trouble, which is just because his neighbor was a dick or whatever. And it's if someone feels threatened, then they can call the cops or whatever, and then who knows what happens. It's like such a bullshit fucking weirdness.
Did Red have anything confiscated, or did he get to talk his way out of that?
No, they came over, and I think they talked to him. I don't think anything like crazy happened. It just annoyed him that it happened. From what I can remember, it's been a while since I talked about it. I've never had any issue. Like it was in his front yard. Like I go out there, and I've even carried him out.
Tactical Terry, it's a cool.
Emily, you're right. Our knife laws are slack, but the rest of our shit sucks.
I wouldn't want to get. I've never held one before, and I wouldn't want to get hit anywhere on my body with it.
And what is it again?
It's like I don't know. It's like there's a circle about like that, and it's got a handle, and it's made of leather. And
okay, so it's like a slapper. So it's like I got you. So you could hit somebody like in the movies. They hit him in the back of the neck, and they go unconscious.
You would kill someone with this thing. I couldn't imagine getting.
So it's leather, but it's got a weight in the end, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I used to see them at the knife shows at the Marfione booth or the Borka booth between Marfione.
This one is It's really nice looking. You know, it's got the Strider stuff on it.
I'll tell you what I got to hang on to for a week and got to review and totally changed my tune about him was a Chris Reeves Sabenza, a large Sabenza with the bog oak. It was my buddy's A to Z original thumb stud, which I was fine with because I learned that by slow rolling those and hearing them lock up to me was a
Doesn't
dopamine
that
rush.
sound insane?
It's, I mean, to thumb flick it's not the same. It's so much better just to slowly roll it around and hear that lockup between, Chris Reeves integral lock. But it was the hollow grind was amazing. The fit and finish was amazing. He had a Lynch clip on it. I guess it comes. What kind of clip did they come with? Because either he or the person he bought it from.
Stock Strider clip right here.
That's Strider, Chris
Not
Reeves.
Strider. I'm sorry, Chris Reeve.
Okay, so he has a deep carry Lynch clip on it, but a beautiful knife.
I've got a bunch of. I've got some down here, but you guys don't care. I've got a bunch of Rips Garage Tech Timascus clips, and they look great. Retention isn't great though. I just got the the Nice Guy Machine Company clip.
If anybody's got a full size Sabenza and wants a
awesome.
wacky titanium scale, I've got one. I'll donate.
It's awesome, and I didn't realize so this guy he's been on YouTube forever. Archman is his name, and he started Nice Guy Machine Company, making pry bars, Chris Reeve clips. And he talked about this safety whistle forever. That's just how naive I am. He showed pictures of it, and I'm like, sweet, he made a titanium rape whistle. Until I finally looked at it and watched his video.
The safety whistle V2?
The safety whistle, yeah, it's a pipe. That's how out of it I am. Yeah.
Well, that's what pulls up when you pull up his
that's it.
Pull up his site.
Like,
this is the only thing
someone's buying a titanium rape whistle. It's not a rape whistle.
But it's super loud, I bet. I mean, look at it.
That's not a whistle.
It's not a whistle. It's a little pipe.
That'd be
it's a little like a one hitter.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw something really cool.
I think Javon still don't know what the hell we're talking about.
He just.
I do. Have y'all ever seen?
Put flour in it.
Have you guys ever seen a coil? Have y'all ever seen a coil where a coil plugs into a temperature thing and it's just a little piece of metal that's got a convection oven top, so it looks like a cooking utensil?
Yeah, they put them in water troughs for cows.
But this is for vaping. This is for vaping flour. So what it is your little coil sits over on this little steel thing to absorb heat, and you set the temperature to 630 or whatever, and then it's got this steel long apparatus that's got cooling beads in it if you wanted taste, or it's got this metal thing that'll stick on a water apparatus, and you just take that oven off and set it on top. It locks into the aluminum, and it's just amazing. I mean, to me, it's like technology out the yin yang. So when I looked at that rape whistle and think of it as a one hitter, no. Let's share. Look at some of their stuff though. They do have some cool stuff. Keep talking though. What you got from there, Scotch?
No, his pocket. It's upstairs. His pocket clip for the Chris Reeve knife is insane. It matches perfectly.
Hey, look, pocket metal.
Yeah.
What's this right here?
It's the same thing.
No, I think that's I think that's a pipe.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. The other one
okay. The other one's a whistle. This one's a whistle.
It's a pipe.
Suck that blow.
Yeah, I think this is more of a whistle. I think this is more of a super cool.
I can't tell if he's joking or not.
I don't know.
They're both pipes.
They're both pipes. He even talks about it.
Oh, does he really?
Oh yeah. But when he talked about
it, look at the design when they do the cut in half. You can tell it's a fucking.
Okay, I would much, but I thought that would be a whistle.
Started talking about it. I was like, oh, the dude's making a safety whistle.
Neat. Scroll down, and you'll see that it's exactly set up like a little pipe.
But does it still blow? Watch. I didn't know if that would give it a. I didn't know if that would. Give
he's from Colorado. They don't care.
Okay. Extra screws. Very cool. But see, I'm not what you would call an incinerator anymore.
Dude, you don't have to be. You just have to
No, this coil. I'm gonna pull one up.
5-door. Did you get you got your clip 5-door? How do you like it? Oh.
Delete images.
Fucking shit, man.
This is what I'm talking about. Hold on. This is all bullshit. This is all vape stuff.
Did we ever make it to his clips?
Yeah, we did. I'll bring it right back up.
Oh, it's okay.
I've got them right here. They look very cool. I got sidetracked. Let me find this motherfucker. Where is it? Where is one? All right, it's probably best that I don't show it anyway. But anyway, it's a super cool. This is just to give you all an idea. This is what I've come to love. Where is it? Right here. On the right. See that?
Yeah.
That's my implement of choice. But because again, I don't burn anything. This right here. Oh.
Yeah, I don't really I don't do the weeds that much.
This is kind of it right here, except his is much nicer. But they look like this thing right here. Except his has got more of a fitting on it. So let me show you this. Boom, 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 boom.
Where's my salts?
See that big wand thing?
Good Lord.
And it plugs in. It plugs into one of those.
I am of the I made a joke one time when I first saw someone using
we got a visitor.
Smoke weed, and I was like, I don't care if it's weed. If you're using a torch to smoke it, you're a crackhead.
What's up? No, you don't, dude. It's all electric now.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, you got to go through all that shit just to have a little weed. It's gone too far.
It's totally convection, dude. It's easy. It's easy going. What's up, Jason?
What's up, guys? How are you?
Good, man. How can I make you bigger?
Those little beads look awesome. I saw them on Instagram today.
I'm gonna make him bigger.
I just got them today.
I'm not much of a bead person for the most part, but you gotta love a little coffin.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. But knife jewelry.
Yeah, that's my favorite color in a way. It pops the most.
Yeah, that's the dude. I love those, dude.
Yeah. And
how you been, buddy? You got the whole stage right now, so.
Nice. Yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys. I just volunteered at my daughter's the carnival thing they have at the end
there's
of the
Palmer.
Look at this one, John. Look.
Oh my God, dude. That is a micro. Let me tell you something. When I post my micro, this one right here, my YouTube shorts, always get like 3,500 views. Hold on, what is it?
It's not. I don't. I'm really tempted to try one.
This little guy right here. Let me pull myself up where you can see me.
I've heard nothing but good things about him.
Whoops, that was wrong.
Usually is.
Let's do this. How do we do this? How do I get everybody back up there? How do I get Jason? There we go. It was this little guy, Jason.
Oh yeah.
And when I do, all I do is I'll take it. I'll do a 15-second short where I have it tabletop down, and I just take it out. And what's so wild about it is it's perfectly balanced. See that?
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
So you can see the jimping, and you can see it perfectly balanced on my finger.
Did I miss their text message? I get their text messages every day.
Yeah,
they're all upstairs.
I love that little guy.
Knife pouches. If you guys want a knife pouch.
This one might be smaller than that even. I haven't even drilled the holes yet.
Is it sold yet?
No, look at it. See the triangle grind? That's like a triangle?
It is to you, Javon.
I say you cut another ½ inch off of it, and Javon will cream his pants.
No, I
Right.
love that size. That thing's awesome, dude.
That's too long.
Yeah, that's
Little
what she
knives,
said.
little knives rock.
So
The
look,
little-
this is a 4-inch one. 4-inch from there to there, right?
Look at that little guy.
That's got to be under 3 inches.
What is it, like a ½ inch, maybe 3/4 inch blade? The blade looks like it might be
Oh,
about.
it's very thin, actually. It's
Dude, those are
less
so
than an eighth
awesome.
of it. It's 0.120, or no, it's actually thinner than that. It's a 0.110, so it's substantially thinner than an eighth of an inch.
I love little fixed blades. I mean, they're so useful.
These little pokers are kind of cool. These little dudes.
That's very cool, and I love the way you did the sharpening choil on it.
Yeah,
Does it
just
do
kind of.
bad?
I just used the front finger choil as the sharpening choil.
That is
Lots
a little Slurpee saver and a little box ripper, isn't it?
So look at this one though. So I made this right a couple weeks ago, and then I put brass scales on it, and I just did hand filed jimping. Right?
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah, but check it out. I really liked the way this shape came out, really comfy, but I felt like it wasn't tall enough, the blade. So I'm doing like a super slicer, same profile. It's a little longer, but the blade is about 1/4 of an inch taller.
Oh, I got you. So you'll have more scale area down there for your grip.
Right. It's taller, but look how thin the blade stock is with the full flat grind. I mean, all the way off the spine.
That didn't work.
What'd you make that out of?
This
bad.
is CPM 154.
God, what a fucking mess.
Is this the one I'm looking for? There it is. Bam! Look at that. Here, we'll put you up here.
Dude, I love those little card guys. And you put your B on or your G on those, right?
Yeah. This one I just cut out today. Do a little jimping on it. It's for your wallet.
Yeah, let me show you guys a finished one of those. While he shows that. They're so cool.
They're cool. I literally keep one in my wallet.
Where was that one? Yeah, I love your little mini blades. I mean, this guy right here. Let me show this real quick. And I'll come back. See that little guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I
Here.
make those, and then when
Here.
people buy knives, I usually just throw one of these in with it. That's what I do.
1075. Oh, taco pouches, Kyle. You're right.
What was that?
Sorry, Kyle. SOE's got knife pouches on sale.
You make it in there?
Yeah, she was in here messing around. Nathan, I love you.
Tacos.
Say
Thanks,
hi,
sweetheart.
Ray. What's that? No, you want to wave her? Come here.
Run from all the old
Yeah,
weird.
Ray.
I love those upturned knives.
She won the Star Student Award today.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Isn't school almost over?
Nice.
Night, I love you. See you in the morning.
Isn't school almost over, buddy? Like, final stretch?
My daughter has 28 days left.
Dude, that looks sick too. I'm always intimidated by curved blades just because I know you could sharpen that with a ½ inch stone.
Well,
And I would just feel like I'd mess it up. Pocket
Oh,
metal.
I have some tricks to sharpen curved blades.
See, Palmer knows. 5 more weeks of
metal.
school.
What color is the back spacer on your growler?
Purple.
Yellow.
Is it purple?
Yeah. You replaced everything with purple stuff.
I've got blue I found for that. I'll send it out to you.
I'm not a blue fan.
Okay, but it's got a clip, but it's not black. It's got pivots. It's got hardware. It's got what is that?
If it's all blue, you should find someone who might want a blue one.
Well, I've been looking forever for this black backspacer that I've got for I forget who it was for. but I've been looking for it forever and I can't find it. And I had my hand on it like 3 weeks ago, and I don't know where the hell it is. But I did find this, and I thought I should send it to you because I don't have a Growler V2.
Fuck.
Are you talking about the blue stuff?
Yeah, that was just blue pivot collars. Extra, extra pivot.
I I am the biggest non-blue fan out there, possibly.
I'm with you, man. I'm the second. Blue's
You can
my
be first
least-
if you want to. It's cool.
least
But yeah, I
favorite
just
color is
What's
blue
that?
and red. Blue and red.
I'm not a big fan of the red, like the Mars Valley carbon fiber. I'm not a big fan of that color, but I do like some of the blues. But I'm more of a purple.
Purple.
yeah, purple is cool. The neon green thing, like your little things, like you can see my little skull I'm working on back here. Where is he?
Cool.
Bam! Bright green. I like greens.
Here's
A
a
lot.
green.
Bright greens, pretty badass.
I think I've got blue
Yeah.
on my. I think I've got blue on my cipher. I need to change those
Someone
out.
says
'Cause
you
I
should
bought
have a
all the
website.
colors.
His website is on Instagram. You can see him
Hey,
making.
JD, I'm going to
and
drop
posting.
his link in here, and he does have a website. But if you DM him, you'll save yourself a ton of aggravation, time, and you'll get
Money.
better communication. I think I've always communicated with him through the gram.
Yeah.
Here is, I'm going to post it up here because it's just like his name. And I'm going to share it so you can see it.
Blue has more to do with cops than it does God.
What about Papa Smurf?
No, Papa Smurf is cool, man.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
runs.
blue?
I don't know if you remember, but in the beginning of the Smurfs back in the day, they were dancing around a pentagram.
Oh, dude, the Smurfs were totally like the first. They were the first to kind of what was it
they're
called to enter
little pagans.
Yeah, they were the first to kind of bring Satanism into Hollywood, which is awesome. I love the Smurfs. What was I going to show you guys? Oh, guess what my video is for tomorrow? This is the video that will come out tomorrow, guys. Just for those of you that care. Where is it? I have to go.
Papa Smurf was a town sheriff, he said. I don't think that's at all what Papa Smurf was, man.
I urge you guys to watch it. I tried to make it not as clickbaity, but I tried to make it a little sneaky so you wouldn't see the whole knife, but y'all know what it is. But this is it right here. I'm going to share the screen. It's this guy right here. Can y'all see that thumbnail?
Maybe if I had my glasses on, I'm old.
Well, it's your custom tripper I bought from you that's got the wicked hologrind.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I just did one yesterday.
I saw it. That's what made me think of it, because I saw your post right here. Let me share it.
Yeah, this one just full flat grind. Yeah, he came out good.
Here's a question for you, Javon.
What's
I
that?
don't give a shit about stats like you do.
Like what
But
kind
you
of
notice
stats?
when you upload, you see how much views you have, and like the last 3 videos just blow ass.
Dude, none of my videos do good.
Because I don't upload anymore, really.
No, it's just that's what I was talking about when we first started. Is I've always been one to show the whole knife and say what it was, because when I used to look for knives, that's what I would look for to learn about a knife. But those videos get 1/5 of the clicks and views that my fix plays. And if I do something like 5 knives fast, 5 knives from Italy, 5 just weird shit like that, where I just show the blade, the very tips of the blade. I've noticed lefties taking that over and used it a couple of times because my views actually do better. But I always feel guilty, and I noticed that G-Ball gets a ton of views, and I think it's his thumbnails. I really think there's a lot to do that, because I know that in the first either 30 or 45 minutes, maybe an hour from when your video goes live, the way the algorithm works is it's shown to X amount of people that follow you and X amount of people who don't.
This
And
is the real question, though. When you choke a Smurf, what color does it turn?
White,
dark blue.
purple.
I was thinking purple.
Yeah, dark blue,
It just
purple.
go
and then
darker, right?
then it goes like the juicer girl in
So was
Wonka.
the Smurf the original Blurple? Like was
That's a good
Blurple a thing
question.
before the Smurfs?
I think Bubble Yum came before Smurfs, and there was some Blurple Bubble Yum. Y'all remember Bubble Yum?
Yeah, but I mean,
You know what Bubble Yum reminded me of, or what reminded me of Bubble Yum?
what's that?
Oh, I don't care about the views. It was just like I just noticed. Like I know Javon's into that, and
I'm really
I was
not.
like, oh,
I
it's like
noticed
Rome.
that, and then if I was smart, I would do all my content around the videos that get views. But that's not what I'm about, because I feel like by creating a
That's too much
library,
information.
where people can go back and maybe find a video on a knife, it might have more longevity. I don't know. But when I was on tour, when I'd go to different shows, one of the things that we'd find was raw opium, and it looked just like a little ball of purple bubble yum.
Time out. What the fuck? How did we go from
Bubble yum. It was
opium?
just, it was bubble
Opium.
yum. Bubble yum. Bubble yum. We put it in cigarettes. We put it in. It was just delicious. But yeah, it looked and smelled, and it was raw. So it was raw, but it had been dried. So it hadn't been processed. It was right out.
Was it like rabbit turds?
It looked like if you know what purple bubble yum looks like before
Yeah.
if you took it and rolled it up, but it was a little darker, but it still had a purple tint to it, and it had a very sweet floral flavor because it is the guts of a flower, right? And it's just, I can see how they used to have dens and people had issues with it. Put it that way.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Oh, that was hilarious.
There's a whole lot to be said for
Kyle, it's hard to follow.
But functioning addicts, if you did not make it a criminal thing where people could
that's
get
wrong.
their little bits of stuff to make their lives better, it might be a good thing.
Yeah, I'd probably be dead.
Yeah, well, me too. But at the same time, that's another thing that I think by taking the criminality out of it, the thing that scares the shit out of me is fentanyl, right? So
Yeah.
you
I
get
watched a crazy documentary on like San Francisco and fentanyl and
every big
holy
city,
shit.
Alabama has it in it. There was a guy, a friend of mine who went to high school with me, who's a famous guitar player. He's in a couple of major bands. He's always been a guitar player. His 19-year-old son was getting ready to check into rehab on Monday, and on Friday night got some hot laced powder and didn't wake up. So that was in Huntsville, Alabama. So it's everywhere.
Check this out. Sorry to interrupt your drug. I got this sticker from another friend of mine, not my good friend whose picture is on here. I don't have a Javon sticker, but another friend of mine sent me a Javon sticker.
Who sent you that, dude? I would have sent you one. I'd send you some. I've got some with cats on
Yeah,
them.
Boston. I don't have stickers. Just take a look at me.
Dude, Pocket Metal makes fun of my stuff all the time.
This is gonna be my sticker.
I'm the biggest slack ass. I'd never make it to the post office. I'm sitting here on my little stack of my last stickers right here.
Did you really, Blade Walker? That's awesome, dude. And that's so scary, guys, because they talk about
Did
how
you touch
dangerous.
it, Palmer? Are you dead? Are you coming to us from the grave?
I can remember when I was a kid or a teenager, and my grandmother was passing away from
One's good.
stomach cancer, and she was having hospice come over, and hospice had these fentanyl patches, and they gave us instructions on you'd have to put on these gloves before you'd apply one to her, and then when she passed, they took them all away, right, and disposed of them. And then as I got into doing crazy shit and got into an addiction, I never did, but there was a guy that I knew who would get them and cut them into little strips and put them in his mouth. And that's how he would just go all day. You know, it's just bizarre shit. But then I had a family. We were working at a cabinet company. I was the vice president of marketing. And there was a kid, a family we were doing cabinets for, and I saw a Widespread Panic sticker on the back of the car. And I said, wait, you guys listen to Widespread Panic? And they go, my son does. I go, that's pretty cool. And then I get a call like a week later from the mom asking me if I'll talk to the son. And I was like, what? About Widespread Panic? She goes, I just think he needs to talk to somebody. It turns out he had been suspended from school a week before for smoking, getting caught smoking at school. And 3 weeks before that, and I don't remember because I never read the paper, his best friend, a ninth grader, had put on one of those patches and never woke up. So this is before it was like sent over from China. This is back in 99, 2000.
I was watching a documentary. That shit's fentanyl's been around forever. Like I was watching the thing about the 80s crack and cocaine like craze, and it was going on back then.
Absolutely. And I just don't know. It's made everything.
I just never heard of it till now.
Well, it's made everything so scary.
I read a book.
If you look at Prince, if you look at Tom Petty, if you look at Taylor Hawkins, those people, all of them that died, and even they think possibly, what's his name, the Australian actor, because they weren't testing for it then.
Mel Gibson.
Unfortunately not. He hadn't kicked the oxygen habit yet. Heath Ledger. Yeah, and
I lived 15 minutes from Prince once.
They say you can't. Everything that gets confiscated off the street has trace elements in it, which I can't understand. As someone who's been in that business before, why you would want to kill or mess up or increase the chance of minimizing your customer base.
It's because they don't know how to mix it properly. They're probably trying to add that little bit extra to make their product seem good, but they add too much and then they're killing off the customers.
Which is crazy, or is it coming in adulterated?
Anybody that touches them.
You just wonder. I mean, it's just, to me, it's nuts. And then you read about that shit that P. Diddy would have sent up from Miami.
Drinking wine coolers?
Wine coolers.
Was it Bartles and James? Classy.
I did the malt duck. And I did, we used to do champagnes and Mickey's Big Mouths. And we'd sit around at this abandoned skate park.
Australian.
Mickey's Big Mouth.
Dude, Mickey's.
They were so good.
Remember Mad Dog 2020?
Yeah, there's a big difference between Mickey's and Mad Dog, though. Come on, Mickey's ain't that. Mickey's are.
No, Mickey's. You can drink now. Mad Dog. We bought. Where were we? We were.
That stuff's fucking wretched.
King
Cobra.
Yeah.
Dude, we used to have, when I was in college in the fraternity, we had a wino party every year where the guys, you'd get a date from another sorority, they'd dress up as streetwalkers, and all the guys would dress up as winos. And you'd always have like bottles of Mad Dog, which you'd inevitably drink in your pockets. And I can just remember being geeked out of my mind, just blowing just lines in the bathroom and just swigging Mad Dog. And I remember waking up like the next day, and through like Tuesday, I felt like I'd been eaten by a wolf and shit off a cliff. It was horrific.
Do you remember? So, like, along with that Mad Dog and Purple,
I think you can still
get a 2-liter bottle. Right? It was called Purple Passion. Did you ever? It was some alcoholic drink back in the 90s. I just remember the first time. So we in the strip mall. I worked at this grocery store in high school at the end, and on another end was a liquor store. And a guy I worked with who was like 2 years older. 3 years older. He was a senior. We were freshmen. Anyway, his dad owned a liquor store. So one night we're going out, me and my buddy and this guy, and he's like, I got the keys. And this was back in like 92. No, maybe there was an alarm. He had the code because his dad owned the place. But we just went in there, and we had never really drank before. We were, it was more sports and shit like that. But my buddy, my best friend in the world, drank this entire fucking bottle of this purple shit and was fucking smoked.
Almost died. You had to like drag him out of there.
So my brilliant idea then is to drive around all night and in his car, because we couldn't go back to his house, even though his parents didn't really care about him. We couldn't go back to my house for sure. Purple Passion, yes. It was
I just went
Everclear.
to the liquor
Maybe
store.
fucked. He was fucked. But I would shift gears and I would grind third gear every once in a while. He'd be like, grind gears. And I'd turn the corner and his head would bang off the fucking window. Finally, we'd come home and right after his mom left for work. But his mom was aware enough to like, hey, something's wrong here. So she called my mom, and my mom was like a fucking watchdog. And I was just like, oh, he was sick, and we didn't go home, and we went out, and she just missed us. And then we were going on this huge family vacation, and my mom was like, oh, Chuck, he was sick, and now you're sick, and the vacation's going to get ruined. He was just drunk and fucking led into hungover, and then that started.
Dude, we started young.
A lifetime of drinking for us, and then I started drinking. The first time I ever got drunk was on 8-Ball.
I quit a year ago or 8 years ago because every time I drank, it would lead to 8 balls.
The 8-Ball, the 40, the Old English. I drank.
Oh, we used to drink the fuck out of OEs.
Mine was Crown Royal and cocaine.
Oh,
There you go, baby.
That was the first time I ever drank.
Hey, I want to interrupt this flashback Friday for a quick thing that a lot of people may get pissed about, but hopefully you understand. So a long time ago, remember my saga with the crew Carta, Spyderco, Crewwear, blah blah blah, that I bought, like, I got this when it first came out, and
You bought a fake to get part liners, and then
right. Then I bought the fucking AliExpress fucking nightmare here to try to take it apart, and that
butterfly knives.
What's that?
Well,
that's everything's taken off on. I was trying to get the liners to see if I could use them as donor liners because I wanted just regular liners, so I could switch out from these shitty little thin slabs in my Carta. Now they sell the fucking. You can just buy the liners for like $18 to $20. So
on Etsy?
What's that? No, AliExpress. AliExpress. They're just selling the liners, and some people got.
They probably saw your video. You're live on that.
Yeah, exactly right. So now there's a couple of places. So when I get those in, we'll put it together and see how that fucker if it all lines up nicely.
I bet you it works perfectly.
Yeah, I was excited because listen, I mean, yeah, you're buying parts and blah blah blah, but when you spent the $200 and then you didn't like the scales or the liners that were in it, you should be able to. They should sell a fucking liner, and I shouldn't have to go through this.
That's what's up, Snowtrog. I totally agree, dude. And I've been waiting for OG scales for about 8 months. The washers, they haven't been able to get the washers. I mean, they've been in touch with me.
But yeah.
No, I think Shane's done some modifications to Spyderco that weren't all legit. I could be wrong.
Yeah, here's the thing, man. Like I said before, when I first got my bug out, I went and bought Flytanium scales for it because the bug out comes with Rubbermaid scales, right?
Yes.
So, and I didn't even look to see where they're made, and it's fucking China. So if you're cool with buying Flytanium shit, then what the fuck difference does it make?
It doesn't. And anything for a bug out's an upgrade.
While I was on there looking for the parts though for this butte that's been sitting in my drawer for 2 years, I saw that they're knocking off Jack Wolf knives now. So
are they really?
Yeah, well, not exact. I mean, it's the shape. It doesn't say the name on it, and it doesn't have like the shred carbon fiber-y shit. It's just regular micarta. But for everyone that says if you have your shit manufactured in China, you're bound to get it ripped off. There's a prime example of that happening real quick with some of his stuff.
I've seen so much stuff over there. I've seen there's over there. I've seen let's see what we do if we get over here to AliExpress. Holy shit! I can get a micro
because I don't want to spend another $200 to buy a knife just for liners.
I can get an XM18.
Whatever they are.
Or what? This might be an XM18.
What kind of liners do you need?
Oh, it's the PM2. PM2. I got the when they came out with the crew wear micarta mashup, the crew carta. I bought it and then realized I didn't like the micarta scales and I just wanted to swap them. And this is the
how
only.
much is that Norseman?
Is that the same thing as like this one?
Yeah, it's that, but they did it with these. They did a different liner, and because they wanted to use these super thin micarta scales, which are very flexible, so they made a full size liner for it. And so it's the only Spyderco that has this like full length liner instead of it like the way it fits in on those, like it's like milled in. These like stick out, and you can see it the whole way down the handle.
Would these work on that?
Yeah, I'm sure. But why take apart your knife?
I never use it.
Just sell the knife.
Yeah, but it's pretty. I've actually used this thing a lot for.
Dude, someone out there. What's the blade in it?
CPM 20 CV.
Yeah, someone out there will definitely. Why not get some line? Because you're still talking about spending another fucking $150 for those linerless scales, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
OMG! I mean, they've got Protect Malibus. They've got Benchmade. I mean, they've got everything. Chavez. AliExpress is just banging out some counterfeits, aren't they?
All right, guys.
Yeah, I believe that one is a Knife Joy exclusive that he was just showing with the green. They used the green ones. But yeah, I think so.
Might have a knife sale again. I told you guys, or I told Javon last week I did that. I came on late for like 5 minutes. And the watch group, one of the watch groups I'm in, the guy, everybody loses their mind when you post fucking knives because a lot of them are from overseas.
That's a good point.
I realized in that group photo of knives,
Check these out.
I have a lot.
These even have a brand, Bellatin.
I wasn't trying to go all in and just like do that. Show everybody shit like that, but yeah, I mean it's out there. Obviously you can get whatever the fuck you want, but I'm just hey,
but they've got legit stuff too, because I was just looking at this these two Suns that are about the same price, and they've got some
they
Kaisers,
do. It's
some
a
old
different
Kaisers.
culture and people lose their fucking minds. Can you get fake fentanyl on AliExpress?
Evidently
they're selling that kind of stuff.
I think
Carousel, you saw
people
that
get
group
it
shot.
online. I don't know if you do it through like crazy websites, but
It
I think
was
that's how most of it gets here.
staggering.
Can you get real fentanyl on AliExpress?
I don't think you can on AliExpress, but I think you can from China without having
Silk Road.
Yes.
That's insane.
It's kind of crazy. I mean, it really is. Let me make Jason big so he can show off his stuff. Because I know you got some stuff.
I don't really have much this week. Just those knives. All these little claw guys, reverse grip ones, regular grip. I forgot about this. Speaking of blue, this has the Wizard Smoke blue scales on it.
That's a great shape. That's one of my favorite shapes of one I've got.
Looks like a pterodactyl.
Yeah. Oh, no, this thing looks like a pterodactyl with the weird eye.
Does that lock it into that Kydex?
I think their beaks are more straight. I mean, I don't want to get,
somewhere. I have Kydex for this fucker somewhere.
Oh, sorry about that. I was trying to do this. I just wanted to. I'm leaving by. You guys have fun. I'm going to go.
You out of here, buddy?
Yeah, I got to go do our late night shopping trip.
All right, feed the deer for me and tell Jimmy.
Give me some snacks.
Yeah, going to get our deer. Good seeing you, man.
Yeah,
everyone have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend, man.
And
hey, buddy. Hope you get well.
See you later. Bye bye.
Peace.
And that button.
Javon, I want to send you one of these claws, dude. You got to check one out.
Dude, I would definitely check one out, and I'll send it back to you. I'd love to just check one out because, again, it's not normally in my wheelhouse.
Let me send you this one with no scales.
I'd love to see it, dude. I would love to check it out and cut with it.
Nobody likes them with no scales, but I make them so they're comfortable without scales.
See, I like a thin profile knife because I carry it in my back pocket. Today I'm carrying this. I don't know if y'all have ever seen Marlboro Craft or Marlboro Handcraft. He's a cigar
No.
maker. Let me make myself a little bigger. But he makes this little prick.
Oh, that's cool. Oh
It's a
yeah.
cool little knife. It's a different little knife, but it's kind of cool.
Which one do you like better, a satin one or the other dude?
Dude, whichever one is least likely to sell. Either one, it looks awesome to me. I don't have a preference. I'm always a maker's choice guy. I always trust y'all to pick the right one. Whichever one would,
This
you know.
one's pretty cool. It's simpler, but it has like the freaking, you know.
Yeah, and you could paracord wrap the shit out of that if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could. But I'm gonna send it to you, and then I'm gonna show you how I sharpen them. And when I show you this trick, you're gonna be like, "Holy shit! It's easier to sharpen than a regular knife."
That would be, but dude, I'll do a video on it because I think that would be educational. Because I've always thought that you had to have a half-inch or like a quarter-inch or half-inch stone or a round stone.
No, I don't use a stone at all.
You just use your grinder or your wheel.
Nope, nope. I use, dude, some barbaric shit, and then I do finish it on about an inch and a half wide strop with like the heavy, medium, and then the the light compound
Right.
to strop it at the very end. I don't know, man. I get creative in the garage over here. I take a piece of 600 grit wet and dry sandpaper, and I spray it with the spray adhesive on the back, and I have a food contain like a creamer container that's about 6 inches round, and I glue this
Ah,
paper on it, and then I spray it with water, and that round profile fits perfect.
and you just give it a.
Yep. And then I move up to like 1,000 grit and then strop it and call it good.
The hummingbird's great, Angry Tom. I actually had one of those. The little hummingbird that's got the Jason Knight blade. It's a great little fixie. That's one of the ones I got early on when I was trying to decide before the obsession/addiction took over, and I started just chopping up small
What's that
fixed
little
blades.
knife that Javon wanted earlier? That real little one.
This little dude, I still got to, I mean, he's not done.
That should be called the noisy cricket.
Yeah, he's a little dude, man.
Yeah, but he's so
Like-
refined, dude. I mean, I
like-
just think he's so cool.
This
I
is
always
a
told him to
normal
call it the noisy
size
cricket.
business card. Look.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like I said, it's for to put in your wallet, dude. I
Yeah, that
carry
little
one of
guy.
those, the wallets that have a little bit of metal on them. It's like some cool like EDC wallet. So there's metal on the wallet. So when they hit the metal detector at like punk rock shows, you're like, yeah, my wallet's metal. And they never think to look in your wallet. You know what I'm saying?
Where did I put that little guy? I was gonna hold it up to a business card to show you how little it is. The one I've got with the Oldham
Why don't
handle.
you make like a titanium one?
I could. I actually have some titanium that's about the same thickness.
Check this guy out.
And then what? You just have to carbonize the one edge.
Yeah, the one. Yeah.
Oh, there goes my vape. Check this out. I'm gonna go solo for 1 sec.
Whoa. Oh, that is pretty small.
Yeah, it's a little guy, dude. I think it might be the same profile or maybe a little bit bigger than what you got there.
Yeah, it's close.
Dude,
I
it's
make
the
these
balance.
with scraps. When I make these little ones, it's because I have random pieces of steel that I just cut little weird shit out.
Well,
that's
this
how
one turned out, and I don't know how it happened. I don't know if you planned it that way, but it balances just literally perfect.
Oh yeah, it was all
Perfectly.
planned. No, it wasn't.
I mean, it absolutely balances perfect. Look at that.
Yep. We call that luck.
Hey, luck works a lot of times better than good planning and
Yeah.
skill.
Hey, I'll send you this one.
Cool, dude. I would love to check it out. And like I said, I'll get it back to you so you can sell it.
I almost cut myself just now.
Don't do that.
Oh, that was a close one, but I didn't.
Yeah, Kyle Coonley, doing a dowel rod with sandpaper works, but not as good as a stone. What kind of stone would you use a curved one, Kyle? Kyle Coonley is a clean work sharpening. You guys have talked before.
Yeah, I am not the best sharpener.
Dude,
You
every
know
knife
that.
you
I tell you
sent
that all the
me,
time.
but every knife you sent me has cut right out of the box, and then all I have to do is do a little bit of refining on the edge, usually just stropping it. But I'll use my little. I've started to learn to freehand sharpen with
Oh,
fixed
cool.
blades on my little work sharp field sharpener, the junkiest little sharpener ever.
Oh,
And then
nice.
once I get used to hold my angle, I'll hold my little 4-inch Venice stones and just be real careful and hold that angle and get it more refined.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely better than I was. Remember the first knives you got from me? Remember the little dude?
Yeah, dude, I posted it today. Let me see how many views it's got. 'Cause
Um,
I actually used it today as a short. That was the little
it's like a
the
drop point, right?
the drop point chisel grind.
Oh, yeah. I was talking about the other one too. Remember there was another one that had a hollow grind?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I've come far from that from then. Like my sharpening's improved, but I'm like not like the master sharpener, you know?
First time I was on an airplane.
Dude, you're killing it. I mean, I think your sharpening is outstanding.
I
And it's just like when Sawtooth Dave sends me one, he always is like, dude, I didn't sharpen it. I just, ground it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't make it any sharper with a sharpener.
Yeah, I usually just use my 2x72 grinder with I go from 220 to 320 to 400 usually.
95.
Yeah, I've got one that looks just like that.
A virus, it can't stop. This dude's Chipotle.
Where'd it go?
Wait, is it snow trog or snot rag? Oh, it's snow trog. I always call him snot rag. Fuck, I'm sorry, man.
Wearing my mask.
I just was watching a clip from Marisol. No, sorry, it wasn't from Marisol. It was from
I
someone
wondered
else.
what it was. I was about to mute you because it was loud.
Dude, snot rag. I'm sorry.
Where did I put
I
that
guess
down?
it is snot, but it is snow trog. I always call you snot rag. Fuck.
Hey, guys. Jason, I've
Snow
got a
trog.
blade very similar to what you just showed. I just don't
Oh
know
yeah.
where I set it. Yeah, I'm
You
looking
probably
for it.
scatting things. I don't know.
I set it down somewhere, but evidently not anywhere that I can.
Snow trog is yeah. No, I talk to him all the time. I mean, in chats and live. But you just read something. I always thought it was snot rag. I just guess I never really read it right. It's snot rag. No, it's snow trog. Snot rag. Snot rag's a different guy. Fuck.
That little beast. It is. Yeah.
Snow trog.
I
I
know I'm
guess it
just
makes sense if
overlooking
you
it.
look at it, but when you read something, I think Shane was talking about that last week. Your brain you just kind of see something and it just stays with you, and then you think about it.
Well, guys, are we going to give a channel love for our regular subscriber giveaway? Because when we do our member giveaway, nobody needs to be here, but we can go ahead and whose page should we go to?
What movie should I need movie suggestions, guys? When this is over tonight, what should I go watch?
A
Heather.
movie or a show?
Maybe a movie. I don't know. I crushed and I never played the game, but was it last weekend? Fallout?
Fallout?
Help
Yeah.
with gadgets. Hold on, help with gadgets. Let me
Fuck,
find
that
you,
was a
buddy.
good show.
There's a show called Sugar on right now. It's
I've
really good.
watched the first 2 episodes of it.
Good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yes. I like Colin Farrell.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be a cool guy to hang out with.
Yes. Anything else? I might do. There's that one on Netflix, Rebel Moon. The second one just came out, part 2 or whatever.
Yeah, I did watch that. I watched that also. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if I was really. I watched because of weather. I had a couple days off work, so I just
Help with
smashed through
gadgets. Your link's
Fallout,
not
and that was a
clickable.
really good show.
What about Shogun?
I haven't seen that. What's that on?
That's the one you got to watch. Shogun.
What service is it on?
Shit. That is a
All right,
great.
we got Pizza Operator here, and
I
he's
forgot.
only got 82 subs. We could easily get him over 100 subs.
I thought that Night's Edge dude was coming on. I've listened to a couple of his garage lives while I'm mowing the lawn or
So this
driving.
is, I'm about to pin a video in the chat, and we will get you next time, everybody who threw a chat up, because that link that Help with Gadgets threw up, I'll get you next week, buddy. If
I
you
didn't even
respond.
realize like Apple TV's got a bunch of one. Oh shit! What was one I started watching? I started watching it, and it's got a dude that I really like from
Okay, what the fuck
some
was that?
series. Oh,
Okay, it did it twice. So I'm pinning one, but they're both the same. So there should be a link pinned up there. And all you guys need to do is go watch the Lunchtime Pocket Check and Update on Pizza Operator's side or page and subscribe to it. I'm subscribed. Twang Thang, awesome, brother. I'm so glad you're here, buddy. Get in this giveaway. Go leave a comment right here. There's a pinned comment. And
you guys want to see a video on a fifth wheel camper? I can make one tomorrow.
And I'd love for you to, dude. I'm going to spread my content out if they ever send me one of these motorized skateboards. But we're going to go like this video, subscribe to the channel, watch it, leave a comment, and like Stephen Clayton Jr. did, leave Javon in there. That's all you got to put. And we will let that run for a little bit, and I will go over here and get my random picker set up.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go watch the movie with the kid before she goes to bed.
Dude, let me make you big before you do that.
Cool.
And I appreciate you stopping in, man.
Yeah, and then I'll get you one of these little kuradashis sent out so you can check out.
I'd love to check it out. And guys, go check out Jason's Instagram. And if you see something you like, DM him because he does some great work. I can't speak highly enough of it. It's good shit.
Thank you guys.
Thank
you, buddy.
Have a good weekend. I'll talk to you guys soon.
You too, buddy.
All right. Bye,
Take
guys.
care. Later. All right, let me get in here.
What were we just? God damn it! What were we talking about?
I don't know. I got sidetracked on this. Help me out.
2 beers. Yeah, I might sell some stuff. I feel guilty. I don't need to, but I feel guilty. One was that picture, which made me do something else stupid. And then now I feel kind of bad.
Don't feel bad. Dude, if you can do it, because lately I haven't been doing it, hadn't been with, if you can do it, do it. Premium login.
Dude, Kyle, I love, I'm a huge, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia fan. So yeah,
I got
watched it.
Operator's link. I'm going to put Javon in there. I hope y'all are going there and leaving a comment. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to review this knife tonight.
I was just I had it, and I was talking about it, and now I can't even. I read Kyle's thing, tell me what to watch, and now I'm dead in the brain again.
All right, we're getting some comments. We got 27 comments so far, but I'm going to leave it up there.
Oh, I know what it was. That Marina, I've talked shit on that Marina X guy before, and I've had this bag. I keep meaning, like I've had it for over 3 years now, and I keep meaning to do a video on it, but it's hard to get in video because it's so big. I tried an unboxing when I bought it 4 years ago, and then this douchebag does a video on something, another product, and kind of shits on it.
You talking about Marine X? I don't know where he came from.
Huh?
I don't know where he came from. I remember starting to see him about, I don't know.
God, he just grates on me with everything. You know what it is? He tries to put on a persona.
Angela, the members link, we're just going to pull it from the members list. That's what I'm doing right now in the background because I didn't make a video.
I think Stevie and
hold on a sec.
Satisfaction, we're talking about someone similar a couple weeks ago, 704 Tactical, who is a dude. He's more of a pew pew guy.
Yeah.
Who started selling knives. Oh fuck! I only know this because I was in there live and they were talking about him. And he started selling some knives, and I can't remember if they're Civivi or it's like a copy of a Civivi. But he wouldn't. He just says my partner's in China, and he wouldn't say like if it's actually, and it might not be Civivi. I can't even remember what it was, but it's either like they're copying a copy of a copy, or. But then you look into this guy, and he gets big because he reaches a mass audience, and it's always like Amazon deal of the day, because he's like going to Amazon or and showing knockoff optics, lights, knives, but it's always as a dog shit collection of subpar firearms. It's not. Yeah, you're right, but that's he got big because he reaches a huge audience by these like Amazon type deals, and it's all fake knockoff shit. And now that's what that Marine EDC is doing, or Marine X is doing. I don't know why, but it pops up on one of my TVs on YouTube. His feed always pops up, and it's the same fucking thing. It's this Amazon deals of the day, and it's just like fake
Yeah,
shit.
that's what it seems like to me. Like it's a lot of promotional stuff.
He was a Marine. Hey, respect for being a Marine, but he sits there and makes his fucking coffee every day. He seems pretentious. He seems really judgmental and pretentious, and which I'm doing right now. So fuck me. But he he's he doesn't seem original. He's copying someone. He can't even copy someone good. He's copying someone bad just because they're successful at selling shit. But that's what YouTube's becoming. You're successful if you're commercial. You push shit.
No, you don't have to though. I don't think.
Sorry.
I think you
He
can
was
get
the
by.
whole guy that he said clones were okay because fucking Walmart makes off-brand oatmeal, and I lost my fucking mind.
Yeah, I don't buy into that. I don't want it
No.
the same.
Kyle, the one I want to watch the one called Silos, but there was a one with the guy was in some God. The dude was I can't remember the actor's name, but he was in a series basically about computers back in the day. I saw it on Netflix. I think it was on something else. Fuck. I watched the first couple episodes and it was good about space and fucking whatever. Lee, God.
All right, guys. I've got since I don't it wouldn't be
Sorry for the
fair.
rant.
It wouldn't be fair
It pisses me off.
if I did a member giveaway right now. Like if I'm gonna do one, but if I did a video, only
Hey,
a few of you guys would see it. So I'm gonna pull it from the member
LCV
list.
Green X is a douchebag.
And
Sorry.
there are only
We agree to
78 of you
disagree.
guys in here. But what we're gonna give away for the member giveaway, and we're not gonna do it first. We're gonna do the other one first.
It's a bad look to clown people in your community. LCV, I don't know you. I don't,
I'll be right back. I'm going to grab the knife.
sorry I offended you, but whatever, that's my opinion. Yeah, he's a salesman, and you're probably buying shit off his link, so sorry. Go, go buy some more Chinese shit. He's going to give you commentary on how blah, blah, blah. Didn't he get in trouble for copying one of Taylor Martin's videos or something? LCV Blades Edge. I've never seen you in anything live before. Not that I'm saying I'm in a lot of them, but I stop into Javons and Edgies and Pocket Metals, the three that matter.
Did y'all hear
No,
the explosion?
but he's still making his way like we all are. Yeah, I get it. And if that's your thing, cool. I just don't agree with it. I mean, he's here to make money. He's here to sell you shit and make money off of you. So
But it takes all types. That's going to be the member giveaway, and I'm just going to use the random
I've
number
never seen it,
generator
sorry.
and
But
pick
I'm
one
not
of these
around a lot,
78
so
guys.
I stick whatever.
But first, we are going to give away. Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? Right here. We're going to give away this O knife that I'm going to review first, but I'm going to try to review it tonight.
Hey, bro. I don't know what that means. See you, bro. Nice to meet you, bro. Nice to meet you, LCV.
It's
Sounds
all
just
of
like I like this.
LCV. But this is the O knife that's going to be in the general giveaway that I'm getting ready to go check. We've got 75 people in here, so hopefully we got 75, close to 75 comments on Peace Operators video that's pinned in the top. What's up, Carco?
Okay.
My brother and a channel member. Carco, you're just in time. You don't have to be here to win, but I'm going to do a little surprise channel member giveaway too that I'm going to pull from the channel member list. But we're going to do the Olight Ultim. Let me go and see how many we got. YouTube comments. We've only got 27 comments, guys. And there are
Marisol said
75 people in
between
here.
on Hulu, but I've messed up my password and I can't get in right now.
Y'all go check the pinned comment at the top, and it'll take you to Peace Operator's video and get him a few more entries, guys. There's only 27 of you. Even if you're already subscribed, just go leave Javon in the comments of that video. And thank y'all for hooking him up. Peace Operator, dude, you are more than welcome. I appreciate you more than you know. But guys, I do want more of y'all to enter because there's only 27 unique comments, and I know there are more of y'all in here. Even if you don't want it, you can DKSF it to somebody and get that rush. I'll ship it out to whoever.
I'll play for LCV, whatever. He gets to win.
Yeah, go throw him. Go throw a comment up there.
Do I have to do that?
We'll see if LCV's still in here. Hopefully he is. Because I will have to have him email me his address if you win. Yeah, just comment Javon.
I don't want to offend anybody, but
Let me type it in here. You don't have to put any hashtag. You don't have to capitalize it. You just put in a comment or just this. And if you put in a comment, it just has to have that somewhere in it because that's what I'm filtering by because he already had some comments. And we'll give that a few more minutes. And then we will pull just a random number.
he just seems cringy to me. I try because dude, my cousin who I loved, best friend, was a Marine. So, you try and support him, but when you're just a shill and a salesman, it's fucking hard.
It is.
Sorry.
Not everybody. When I was new to the community or just getting into it, I didn't really know the difference, right? I just watched content I liked.
Yeah, and no,
It took me a while to realize.
If you like it, that's fine. It's not for me to say what you should and shouldn't watch. He's very fucking hard for me to watch.
Well, I think it's
He's
very
very hard for me to. He just just some people grind you the wrong way. It's just.
I totally agree. I don't watch, but I do, I do appreciate what he does if it works for him, and he seems to get a good audience. So
No, he's very successful, so it doesn't fucking matter what I say.
I think
Good
Jared
for
did
him.
Jared collaborate with him. All right, I'm not getting new comments, so I need to share this and put a new link in. Let me see what's going
He
on
can
here.
do whatever the fuck he wants.
Let me see what the fuck's going on here.
Marisol, I might get rid of the Kentucky special.
Paste is plain text. Javon.
Only because I was gonna sell it.
It's still just showing me YouTube comment. It's still just showing me 27 comments. And if you put
I love
comment
that
in and other
knife. It
people are
says
putting
more.
comments in, it's not registering them. I'm not thinking I'm getting everybody because if it hadn't changed since you put your comment
So
in.
do I. It's a hobby. It's a hobby for everybody. Marisol, the Rogovitz, if I got rid of one, it would be the Kentucky Special, only because someone said they wanted it, and I kind of disconnected myself from it, even though it's probably the most EDC-able one he makes right now.
Guys,
Divine
we're not getting refreshed comments.
Series.
Are y'all seeing this video when you go to do it? Hold on. When you go leave a comment, you should be
So
seeing
yes,
this video.
Colin. I think his real name's Colin, but
It should say, and I've got 43 comments here.
the Kentucky. I'm sorry, Cockro. It's upstairs.
All
I've
right,
got the
here.
sad thing is, if my house would burn to the ground,
See what happens if I just copy
this
that.
room is the safest. It's all concrete. And it has a safe.
Paste.
But in my stupidity, all my knives are up in my closet, taking up a giant shelf. I've got a handful of them down here. It's so it's one of the ones that's upstairs. Wait, maybe no.
All right, now we're up to 41.
Wait a minute. It is down here. Sorry, I'm wrong.
All right, kids, we're up to 41 comments. I'm going to give it about 5 more minutes. Not even 5 minutes. I'll give it about 3 more minutes for y'all to go leave Javon in the pinned video. I'm going to share the screen.
I don't know. We'll get Javon's sharing over and then we'll see.
Are y'all ready? Give me a thumbs up if y'all are ready. Thumbs up in the chat. Thumbs up in the chat. I sound like an RL streamer. Or thumbs down if you haven't had a chance yet. If I don't see
the Rhino is awesome, Paul Mills, and I've got one and I love it. And if it ever
is good.
If I ever decide to get rid of it, I have to give Dave and Steve Clare first dibs.
All right, this is just the random subscriber giveaway. So I'm gonna put it one more time. We got 41 people. Here we go, guys. Good luck.
Maybe I'll keep the Kentucky Special. I don't know. It's awesome.
This is gonna spin for 30 seconds. So I apologize.
If you look at Superior, Empire State, Empire Limited, I can't remember. There's a site called Empire. They're a Rogovitz dealer, and they have a lot, and that's where I got
Tippy.
Kentucky Special from.
Tippy just stepped all over my soundboard. It is Rob 10 Ring. Hold on a second. Let me type it in there. Let me fight my cat off first. Let's see if you're in here, Rob 10 Ring. The winner, according to the Wheel of Death, is at Rob 10 Ring.
Sorry if I pissed anybody off tonight. It looks like LC something left.
No, dude, it's a happy free.
It is a happy. I'm sorry.
Rob 10 Ring, you're in. No, dude, you can say whatever you want to say. That's what
I don't want to make people leave, though.
No,
we
that's
should all be happy.
So I'm about to
be happy that someone's making money off of you. Sorry.
I'm going to throw up my new email address, which is Javon's Knifeflix, and just send me a continental mailing address.
Empire Outfitters. That's it. If you're looking for Rogovitz, they have them in stock. But if you want a discount on one, I might let them go.
Congratulations, Rob 10 Ring, and I'm glad you stopped by, buddy. There is the Gmail address. It's also in the description, and it's scrolling across the bottom. It's just Javon's Knifeflix at gmail.com, and I did it wrong, so I spelled it wrong. God damn it.
I might sell my DSK kickstand.
Let me spell it right. Javon's Knifeflix.
Which is badass. But I prefer the Medford Gigantes over it.
At Gmail. I'm loving my Slim MIDI, dude. That's one of my favorites.
I'm sorry, him, like, he and I don't agree on his favorite YouTuber. But
Everybody's
Well-
like that though. We got a lot of people that, and
I
that's
just have a hard time when people push shit on YouTube, knowing they're making money. They're pushing links, pushing shit. I feel like they're taking advantage of people. That's just me.
and there's a fine line, because I think if you're sharing stuff that you truly believe in, that you like,
But it's not.
that-
It's just shit. It's just shit that you're
Right.
linked on Amazon and you're making money on, and
that is a little bit sketch.
it is. I mean,
But people have different reasons for doing it, right? If you look at like influencers outside of the knife world, which they're influencers in the knife world, they're out there, like makeup's a big one, where they just talk out of both sides of their mouth. Did I spell it wrong again? Yeah, I did. Gmail. It's gmail.com, guys.
yeah.
I can't spell. I can't spell. I'll put it up there
I
one
have a
more time.
hard that I don't know why. It just fucking
Let's try it
bugs
like
me.
this. Javon's.
And I'm sorry, guys.
Don't apologize, dude. It's
I'll
all
never sell you guys anything. Hey, buy a knife from me because I made stupid decisions. No, I don't know.
There it is.
I don't. The whole link thing, the selling shit off Amazon just so you can get clicks and get money on them.
No, but
It's
while we're talking about that, I do want to share my Amazon store. I'm just kidding, but I'm going to share it anyway.
I hope he runs over and tells him.
All I
Yeah.
put on there, and this drives me crazy. There's a certain YouTuber that's under my skin right now, but they will remain nameless. She will remain nameless. Let's see, where is that link? So I put together an Amazon store that just has shit that I own, that I bought, that I like, and that I'd recommend. So
Yeah.
again, it's a little shilly. I don't expect people to go there, but it's right there. And it's just basically got the stuff I use in my studio, my EDC maintenance stuff that I use, my favorite fixed blades, folders, and then I've
But
got a
you're
few
not
videos.
making a fucking video every other day talking about this.
No, I don't.
And I only realized because, like I said, it was like maybe a month ago, maybe a couple weeks. Stevie and Matisfaction were talking about this, and I'd never heard of the dude before in my life. That 704 Tactical, and it's just he's just selling garbage. He's just a fucking salesman. And then you look at the comments, and everybody's like, "It's a Civivi." It might not be a Civivi.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
all. I'm gonna share it because it is. It's all, and it
it's a
doesn't say
Uyghur. It's a
sponsored.
Civivi. He's branded his own knife, but he won't even say who he's working with, which means it's probably
Yeah, and this is all stuff that you can just buy. He's just showing.
that was 704. This is that Marine X. Mad respect. He's a veteran, and
And
yeah.
a nice, seems like a nice enough guy, but when you watch
He
his
does.
content, it is very. I don't know how objective it is. Not that that matters.
It's some money making, and hey, he's popular, so good for him.
Yeah, and there are a lot of
Sells
people.
airsoft optics, yeah, exactly. But he's telling people snot that they're good options, and it's not. Like, would you put an airsoft optic on a gun that you want to save your life with?
No, I wouldn't put any optic on a gun, nor a
But
Wazzy.
but that's what that's so yeah.
I'm a big believer in just using my steel sights with my tritium, even though I probably can't reach out as far, but I don't want to. And I've heard from people at my range that lights can make you a bigger target.
It
But
you
I
know
know
what's sad is I'm having a hard time, like, I've optics on rifles I've used forever. my 2 carry guns, I have optics on,
Thanks, Craig.
and I still am having after 2 years now running optics on pistols, I still have a hard time with I'm still lining up irons over the optic.
Well,
I
and that's what.
I see the dot, but I still
Do you like?
so
Do you have the one that sits above where you can
I'm not
use
talking about
both?
lights, I'm talking about
Because
optics.
I've got a buddy of mine that has red dots on almost all of his, and he's got a lot of the same handguns that I've got. And I have a hard time finding the dot in the first place, but he's got one, and I forget which. It's on one of his comp guns, but you can look under the optic if you need to, and still see the sights, or you can look through the optic. You've kind of got a choice. Does that make sense? The optic is just raised a little bit. Have you ever seen those on handguns?
The what? Sorry, I was
Where the
reading the
where the
comments.
where the optic is raised up a little bit, so you can still use the steel sights, or you can use the optic.
Both of mine are co-witnessed, and I
That's what it's called,
still
co-witness.
yeah, co-witness, and I do. It's more training, and I shoot. I used before knives. I was shooting 1,000 rounds a month, and it's not that anymore. But I'm still having a hard time with an optic on my pistol.
I don't have a discount code. Nobody listens to Eric, but I can recommend that if you'll DM him on Instagram, you might have a quicker chance to get one. And I've always had really good dealings with him. I'm a huge Asher Knives fan. I bought several, given away a bunch, but
And that's the thing.
they're
Like
hard to
Jesse,
find
I'm
in
also
stock.
dealing with glasses now. Like it's hard. Close up is bad for me. My distance is fine. And I'm in this weird world of trying to learn glasses and because I don't have these on all the time. So if it's distance, I'm fine, but when it's up close, excuse me, I'm having a hard time with it.
Yeah, I think point and click's the best. You know, if you're close enough, which I hope
Yeah.
I'm not going to be in any long range shootouts. Mhm.
Well, and learn to dodge the rumors. Kyle, who did you take training with? Dude,
There are some
I used to shoot
beautiful
competition. I've shot thousands and thousands and thousands of
gun
rounds.
chicks. Dr. Drew
I would
Dude,
love
what's
to
up,
go train
brother?
with someone, but fuck.
Guys, let me find my spreadsheet. Do I still have it here? All right, I'm going to go to the random number generator just so we can knock this out.
That's the only good way, Marisol.
What time does our buddy said faction live? Let me see.
What time is it? I might bounce out and go get something to eat.
It's 10:30. You're on
What time do they
Central Time,
go on?
right? They go on at I think 12 or 11:30. I'm not seeing them here. Hold on. Let me go to my subscriptions. And they're weird about Bees has got still live. He's got 273 watching. He's got giveaways, knife talk, and knife
You know what's funny,
community.
Kyle? Like I used to watch a lot of Jaeger, and he always said, "Go train with so and so, like Clint Smith or whatever, because I'll be around forever." But then he died,
Huh, I don't see said faction.
and there's been a lot of. I'm lucky enough, like in Omaha, like I'm an hour, and so they get a lot of. And in Lincoln, they get a lot of. It's names though, and everybody trains you different. I learned just by going out and just shooting a lot.
All right, so they did
And
late.
shooting and everybody's like, "Don't shoot competition if you want to shoot." Well, if you don't know how to just shoot, I mean, it's shooting competition and shooting self defense. It's all relative. If you're a good shot, you're a good shot, but you don't get to be a good shot unless you're putting rounds down.
Yeah, you
Right?
gotta put in the time, right?
You got to put in the trigger time. It's muscle memory.
It's
It's
confidence, keeping your hands straight
It
when you're
is.
killing.
It's learning that draw stroke. I mean, you can just shoot all day, but then if you're shooting uh, from concealment, it's learning the draw stroke, and you don't want to shoot your ding dong off. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, buddy. I'm getting ready to put together this giveaway for our members for our Meerkat, and we've got we got 2 through 79. So that's 2 through 79. Let's do this. Boom. 2 through 79. Where are my people? Where are my people? All right, I'm going to share the screen, guys. And this is going to be for this titanium S90V Max Ace Meerkat killer knife. Go to the random number generator. Can anybody see that? So we've got 2 through 79. I'm on generator number 14. So I got to write that down. And then we're going to go find that. Hold on. Member giveaway number 14. All right, let me stop sharing that. And let's share our spreadsheet. And let's see if we can find this. Where is it?
All right, I didn't even realize I had this in my pocket. You were asking me about Chris Reeve clips earlier.
Yeah, well, I found that clip. I didn't show it, I don't think.
No, but here's the Rips Garage Tech clip. And this is the Thai mask or Thai, what, I don't know. I got something pretty, and it looks good, and it's great, but it doesn't have as good, like the Thai mask doesn't have as good a retention as their titanium stock clips or even the Rips Garage Tech. And I about lost this at work the other day.
Do you got what now? Is that a Sabenza?
Yeah.
And did you put a new clip on it, or has it just got one side? Or
Nope,
a
it's
stud?
a new clip. It's a Rips Garage Tech clip.
Was it a one side stud, or did you put one on the lock side too?
No, this is dual. This is a PDW version, so it's dual studs from them.
I got you.
But you can order them with 2 or with 1. So, and I don't get like having 2 on the Sabenza. It looks more symmetrical, but they don't cut it out enough, at least for me, to get on it. Or the Nkosi, I can get on it. I might sell a carbon fiber Nkosi if someone wants that.
Can y'all see that? Who our winner is? Am I showing the right screen? Let me see.
I don't know. It looks like you're doxing a bunch of people.
No, I am. Well, it's not.
I've seen a whole bunch of people on my.
All right, so the winner is. I'm gonna scroll it up where y'all can see it, so you don't think I'm scamming. But it's Chris Wiedermeyer. I don't think he's in here tonight, but I will find him. Chris.
There's certain knives. Medford makes certain noises, but like Chris Reeve, like you said earlier, it makes a noise that just says, "Yep."
Yeah, it lets you know that it is locking up, is the way I look at it. So our winner for the night.
Yeah, Pete said the Chris Reeve clips fit on all their knives except for the Menindi, which is a tiny little fucking knife. So the clip that's on a small Sabenza fits on a large, fits on a small Nkosi, fits on a large Nkosi. It's the same clip. Here it is. That's a stock.
Guys, just because you didn't win tonight, you will have more chances to win. I assure you. As long as I'm doing these, I'm getting ready to start. Like I said, I'm grinding manufacturers now for the. What's that? Oh, and by the way, I've still not put up the video on my knife sale.
Are you at 10,000 subs yet? Congrats.
No, I'm not. I'm at, but I'm getting close. I'm at like 24.
Here's that. Oh, someone asked earlier about that Rogovitz, and you were
that
screaming code or something.
That's what you
this
need,
is that
Scott.
Kentucky special. I'm thinking about selling. I would have never, but someone wanted to buy it, and then they didn't.
Have you talked to Satu about this? Satu's got one of these.
More money than this one.
This is up for trade, buddy. Oops.
Dude, I might sell you. Dude, I made a bad decision, so I might sell you that just because to reveal some of or to relieve some of my guilt. I might sell you that PT finally.
Dude, unfortunately, I'm in trade mode. I'm not in buy mode. But I've got a lot of different shit. So if you want to sell it to get rid of guilt, I'm not your guy. I'm not your boy. Today, I might be down the road.
You know you want that PT. You've been bugging me for months.
Oh, dude, I do. But see, I was set up and I started this new job with this agency. I actually started a couple of months ago. But the way it works is where I was a salaried corporate dude, I'm now kind of a eat what you kill, and it's got to bill. It's got to like run and bill before I get paid. That Craig is a PMP Titano.
205. I love that fucking knife though, because I'll go on a bike ride and that's a knife I'll throw in my pocket. So probably not. I'm gonna sell. I think I'm gonna sell that DSK kickstand, which is a one-off knife, which I love.
I'd love to have
Might
this
sell
in
a
a frame
custom
lock
Strider.
in a legit Strider.
I might sell. Oh, I don't know.
But the knife I've been enjoying the most lately is this little Slim Midi. I love it.
The Slim Midi is a good knife.
I've had no problems with it, and this is the DLT S90V version.
I have.
And I'd sell.
I have Medford's first. I have a Slim Midi in Medford's first run of Magna Cut, and he ran it soft back then, and it's doesn't have any. I haven't. It's still sharp as fuck.
You know, I used to hear about how terrible the Ace Biblio's M390 was, the old school Ace Biblio, and I put mine on my TS Prof and sharpened it, and then I've been using it for like over a year. And my heat treat must just be great because I mean it works perfectly well. I mean it's the banger.
Yeah, I just and I don't think Medford's going to do much more in Magna Cut.
No, I think he's kind
not
of
a fan of it.
No, a lot of people aren't, and for good reason. That we're just learning about it.
Striders are good.
Glass breaking. Tell me if you hear this.
What knife are you trading it for? Craig Vincent. We don't know what you're talking about. I thought you got rid of that PMP Titano. What is it called?
No, I haven't put it up yet. Titano or Titano or Titano. It's a stupid knife. It's my most ridiculous purchase, but I bought it because I'll be honest with you, NC influenced me. I thought it was just too cool. You did hear the glass break? Awesome. I was shooting for that. Can you hear my explosions? That's the one I really want to work. And I think it's something about where it cuts off. I don't know. It's just one
I don't know what I need to sell. I just need, because like I said, last week I came in and I took that photo to piss off some guys in a watch group. And then looking at that photo, hold on, I don't know if you can see that. Like,
yeah.
I realized I have a fucking, I mean, it's a lot of money.
Dude, I'm thinking about doing like a 12-hour random stream one night late and just going through my collection. Just go through because I'm down to 3.5 pieces.
I've got a Monkey Edge 3V.
No explosion.
You know, I'd sell.
That's how about this explosion? This is a different one.
God, I don't know what Striders I'd sell. Probably not any. I might sell a custom double gunner grip SMF.
I saw that Medford's starting to ship the OTFs.
Yeah.
You heard that, Blade Walker?
5 Doors getting his soon.
I'm gonna make this one green.
Might sell the carbon fiber and Cosi, DSK kickstand, the Kentucky Special. Fuck, I don't know.
So I know that one works. So I've got one explosion that works and one that That's
So
helpful
you
to
so
know.
you like the large Chris Reeve, huh?
I loved it, dude. I was very,
Had you never
very.
held one before?
I'd held one, but I'd never really, because to me it
Used
would have been
one.
a flipper, right? I'd never used one, never spent with one with time in my pocket, and this one had the lanyard on it, which I would have taken off. But I love the way it was
I
packaged.
can't take
It
the lanyard.
reminds
I don't like lanyards, but I can't take a lanyard off a Chris Reeve for some
you know
reason.
you can take it off by taking it apart. You don't have to
Oh,
cut
I
it
know
off.
that, but I can't physically take it off. I
Oh
leave it on
fuck,
for
I
some
could,
reason.
dude. I could. I mean, I almost took this off my buddies, but I didn't because it was his.
No, I just can't physically, for some reason, take it off.
They look
All my
good.
Chris Reeves,
They
except
look
for my
good.
Zon, still have the lanyard. I
I
don't
mean,
know
they look
why.
good. I've actually got a fart one that works that has always worked. This one right here. That one's kind of always worked.
Drink water, I know, and I'm waiting every day for my fucking name to be called.
And this is one of my favorites.
In the event that there is a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen mask will drop from the overhead.
Pizza operator, I agree. Like, excuse me, I'm down to one small Chris Reeve. I love and you know what? I've got a carbon fiber show scale knife art exclusive in Cosi, which is fucking smooth. You can flick it from either side. But I'm just more of a Sebenza guy, so I might sell that one. I don't know.
They're in Cosis are in stock at GP Knives. Y'all let me know. I'll drop an affiliate link in there for
In
you.
Kosi, it's a little bit, look how dirty. Look at this blade. Look how
The
fucked
large
up.
is only available in Tonto, and then the smalls are available in both. Yeah, they get dirty, but that's what they're meant for, right? I mean,
I
they're
know. I use this, and this isn't even my work Sebenza, but I used it work, and it's all fucked up. So I got all sorts of
I
shit.
like that knife better. I don't know how it would feel in my hand, but I like the look of it better than the Sebenza.
It's hard. Like I'm trying to think of.
Let me look at a Sebenza. Let's look at one together, and we'll see what's different.
Well, the pivot's different, and there's kind of a choil there, but and the Coast is a little thicker blade stock, but
I mean, what's the purpose difference? Like when they marketed it, because I'm not in the know. Did the Sebenza, I guess, came first?
Sebenza is what? Oh fuck, I can't remember now. Sebenza is work.
All right, so here's the
Tosi is
Tonto.
boss, and Umnumzon is chief. I think that's right.
So 650 versus 500. So it looks like the Sebenza is more expensive. Well,
Well, you have to look at, is it small to large? Is it inlay
that's
to
large
plain?
Magna Cut. Let me see what
They're all the same price. If you get a plain Sebenza, it's the same price as a plain Nkosi.
Okay, let's look at the Nkosi.
But if you get an inlay, and then it's inlay, and then is it micarta or is it wood? And then does it have double studs?
Yeah, this
So
one had
there-
double studs, so I didn't know if that was an upgrade price. These are cool knives, guys. Those little MKMs. So the one
is boss. So no.
So that's
Pizza Operator.
600.
So is Nkosi chief?
So it doesn't have the full micarta, I guess, since it doesn't have. When I go back and forth, are y'all seeing it go back and forth? Let's see.
Pretty sure that was mixed
Yep.
up.
Okay, so
is boss.
So that's the
is
Sebenza, and that's the
Umnumzon boss. Then Nkosi is chief because it goes work. Chief.
well, it doesn't have full micarta. See, this one's
I've
got a
used them all
full.
at work. They're all great knives.
The Sebenza's got a
I don't
full
have any
piece of
complaints on any
micarta,
of these.
and the Nkosi doesn't. It's got those little, so it's got less micarta. Maybe that's the difference.
What are you jibber jabbered about?
The price difference. See the Nkosi here, how it doesn't have a full
That's a
inlay of
Sebenza.
micarta. That says large Nkosi. Oh, I'm not here. I'm not sharing the wrong thing. Let me share it again. All right, hold on. So if you look at this one that's 600, the micarta is not as much. There's not as much micarta on it.
Does it have one stud? Well, the
It's got
Nkosi's
two
always
studs.
going to have two studs. I
So
don't know.
that's but look at when I show you the Sebenza, you'll see that it's got more micarta. Maybe that's the extra $50.
Or
is the fact
does it
that it's
have
got
two
a-
studs?
I don't think it did. Let me look. I think it just had the full micarta deal and one stud.
One stud. but it's a silver stud. They charge more for silver studs.
And it's Magna Cut. Let's see what our other one was.
They charge more for silver. Blue would be cheaper, if that makes any sense at all.
This is gold. They've got gold on this other one. This one's S45, so maybe that has something to do with it.
All I know, my first Sabenza was $425 for a large.
So would you get a Sabenza?
Door. Is it Magna Cut? And what was this? What was the Incosian? S45?
The Incosa's Magna Cut. The Sabenza that's cheaper is S45. But I thought they were about the same price.
I'm getting dizzy. I've used both on the job site, and I can't tell the difference.
Guys, we have almost been streaming for 3 hours on Twitter, and we've had 2 people view it. Yeah, see that right there?
No. Where?
In the center there, where I'm sharing the screen, Goob.
Yeah.
That's Twitter.
Oh.
It's behind a little bit, but I just dual streamed it. I streamed it from StreamYard to Twitter and here. Nobody watches it on Twitter, but why not share it, right?
Did we win?
Inside every Sabenza is an Ozark Trail trying to get out. Dude, they are so the tolerances are so nice. Incognito Cheeto, what is up, brother? Tactical Terry, what is up? Hey, y'all, check out my carving stick. I don't know if you saw, I don't have it in here, but my red line from TRM, their camping fixed blade. This is like some weed that grows outside my house. It's like hard maple, but it's hard as fucking shit. And I've been whittling on it. I know it doesn't look like much yet, but that takes a lot of time. There's a notch there. Got to do this and put a hole through it. And then I've got to do a dovetail, which is going to be almost impossible. I feel like I might cheat with my Leatherman.
I built a sweet collection, and I try and carry everything, but sometimes stuff doesn't carry for months and months.
I've got a knife that I'm in love with that I never carry. It's this knife right here, and it carries great. This is the Max Ace Babylon G1. It is just a winner. But I never carry it. And I've got this knife that I'd probably I need to do a knife sale. But this is a Arcform Slimfoot made by Riot. One of the first nice
daggers.
I love Duty.
I don't know. Someone said that we would get along, and so
I
had someone that commented something and said, "I think you would get along with Duty."
Dude, you need to go. Duty's Saturday morning, right, guys? Isn't that when Duty's live? Duty he makes his own slips. He taught himself.
I got a slip from Marisol.
He's a welder by trade. So he's very, very talented with his hands. And he does really cool cut tests. I recommend him here. If you're not subscribed to him, he's killing it. And he is I would say he is one of the most legit reviewers in the game. I mean, he's credible as the day is long. He did a video about a month and a half ago. I called Shane. Shane watched it, and Shane was kind of taken by it too. It was so cringe, but it was him just trolling, and it's freaking hilarious.
I saw his troll video about
being a knife influencer.
And I think that was the first video I ever saw of his.
Dude, and that's why it makes it so great, because
you there's all these, but you only see what YouTube puts in front of you.
Exactly. But I mean, his normal reviews are usually shot in his truck in front of work.
The truck video. You know, I'm a fan of the truck video.
Morning, guys. It is 6:30 a.m. and I have an unboxing to do, and I decided to do a truck unboxing because I got a busy week, and
good guy,
it was
man.
just a good time for me to do it.
He's the one that when the Liang Ma Field Duty came out and it had issues before it went back to Riot, he tattooed on his arm because he tattoos shit all over himself because he's really good at it. But a field duty, which looks like a turd with a field duty blade. Let me find that video. He did it live,
Tattooed a turd on his arm?
dude. That looks like a knife, and he did it live. Hold on, let me find the field duty. Duty daggers, field duty, and he spelled it duty, D-O-O-T-Y. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Duty, where are you? All right, let me go back here. Let me go live tattoo and see if that pulls it up. All right, here we go.
Nutsack right under field duty.
See it right here?
On
It's
some
like-
shit tattooed on his leg. God.
It's a turd with the
Well,
field
second
duty
is the
blade.
my win. All right, yeah. It's gonna be it. Unless someone can beat. Well, now he's at 40.
Hey, look at Lefty fucking encouraging him.
That's hard to beat. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a ball sack on my leg.
Lefty's wanting to put a ball sack. But you'd like him, Scotch. I mean, he's a great, great dude.
Oh, it's 30.
Yeah, I remember the.
Stop looking at her. Look at
Sorry,
him.
someone wants to know about a knife I had up for sale a fucking year ago. Jesus Christ.
I think I am.
See the smell coming off of it? Hold on.
Guys, should I sell the Hitler Bowie?
Oh, he's doing the ball sack too.
I decided to give him a little special treat. There you go, Creighton.
He's a great guy, man. You gotta love Duty. You gotta love Duty's daggers.
Dude, I'll have to start looking at his video. But that's like the thing. Like, I don't get. It's just what YouTube sends you. Drink water. I'm about to get some food. What time is
They're coming on a little bit, I think. I haven't seen the tile, but I'm getting ready. We're about at 3 hours, so I'm getting ready to bounce too. I'm just gonna go in here and see if I can find it. Yeah, I am too.
Sorry, pissed off LCD TV.
He'll understand it. We're all different.
Dude, he pounds. He's telling on me to bring next, so
It's all good, dude. We can't all be in the same suit.
I think it was stupid. I was looking at something else. Some guy hit me up on a knife I had for sale like a year ago. So, dude, I love tattoos. I'm getting like half sleeve almost done. So
it is so funny that
I don't know about tattooing poop on you, but
we've had 5 people watch our stream on Twitter.
You had 5 people on Twitter? That's 5
no,
more people
nobody
than I know on Twitter, so
yeah, I mean, I only have like 500 followers.
How really much you say PT205? I thought it was PT207.
It's the Protect Strider, buddy.
Oh, Jesus, I know.
Scotch and Things has the actual PT207, but this is the Protect Strider automatic 207. And I love this little knife. Magna Cut. Scotch, you don't have yours close, do you?
Dude, if someone says, "Hey, I think you guys would like get along," we probably would. Like, I'm a pretty open book. I like what you see is what you get. Like, my wife's like, "Are you really having some beer tonight?" Like, I don't drink every other. Like, do you have a picture? Just of the box? Fuck, God, these guys are paid. Dude, selling on Facebook is such a fucking pain in the ass sometimes. Like, I'm in every goddamn group. And I have a history. Just search my fucking name. And you see I have a... Sorry.
Lord Needham. What's up, brother? No, I get it, dude. I can't
Dude,
keep up
it's
with all
so
that.
fucking annoying because they want all these vouchers. It's like, dude, you do your fucking homework, man. You want to buy the knife?
Well, that's what you got to do. Is you just got to cock up with them and say, "Look, this is what it
I
is."
might. I mean, he's friends with Derek Sting, so maybe I can get a knife in return. That is the fucking knife that is the bane of my existence. Is the Stang Blade Works Pyrenees. Fuck. I don't think there's been a knife other than like some rare Strider that I've tried for longer and failed at getting. Tattoo. I always saw
Does
like
anybody see if said faction's on tonight? I can't
grocery
find it.
store.
I can't
Wait,
find
who's JD?
it.
Oh, not the Stolen Valor Strider. JD, I don't. Oh, I don't even want to get it. I don't have the energy tonight, so I'm out of balance before I make some more enemies.
Bees is still alive. Let's see who's scheduled for. I don't see said faction. Yeah, I do. They're going to be
He said
live in just a little
Kyle, they're
while.
probably a great fucking Pyrenees because I can't fucking get one, and I've been trying for 4. That's like the one knife I refuse to buy on secondary because these guys jack the prices up so much. But goddamn, 4 fucking years I've been trying to get this goddamn knife.
Well, guys, I love every one of you. Scotch, I'm glad you joined me, buddy.
I
I'm
love
going
you
to peace
more.
out and go get some food, and I'll see you guys over at said faction a little bit. I want to ask y'all to look out for the guy or gal to your left. Look out for the guy or gal to your right. Look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. If you can, if you're pocket metal, you get a pass. I love you all. Check out the outro. Peace.